Testing test someone too. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me pretty good. We beat you. I'm C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying, and I said, damn, y'all get in here. What up, Jackal Brown? I see you. What up, Gene? I see you. September Virgo, I see you. Put a one in the chat. Let's go. All right, everybody hear me better now. Y'all get in here. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Weather than bad while I'm at, y'all. My check.
You gotta turn this echo.
Doing some editing in the microphone, y'all. Mic check. Mic check. Check, check. Check, 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 mic check. Check, 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 mic check. All right, we're getting this together, y'all. Put a one in the chat. Check, check. Put a one in the chat. All right. All right, thank y'all. Dr. E, loud and clear. Can y'all hear me pretty good, better? I do not want to miss giving people this information. Is that better, gang? Is that better, Band-Aid, gang? Y'all getting here. All right, what's going on, Purple Flowers? What's up, everybody? Please bear with me, y'all, today. You know, it's sad that, you know, I'm on the road, I'm traveling, and I'll be, okay. I'll be on the road, and I'll be in different locations and everything, and I'm still trying to push a hard line to get this message out. But I'm so proud of just being dedicated to, you know, actually finding out what happened to Nolan Wells. And nights without sleep, just putting all the pieces together. And, you know, the Most High, you know, he been giving me the eyes, and definitely since we have, we didn't get the right type of verdict that we wanted when it came to Carmelo Anthony. So it looked like we're going to have to take that to the grand. And I think that he'll get justice. We're gonna have to take it to the next level. But guess what the Most High did, Band-Aid gang? Hit the like button, y'all. We beat him again. We beat him. So let me show y'all what I do. Put another one in the chat. We gotta make sure that sound is good. Please double tap the screen before I get ready to rock out and give y'all an exclusive. Now, I want everybody to go ahead and get their phones together. Yeah. Get your phones, put them out, screen record this or whatever you want to do. But It's a game changer. We got a game changer tonight. So let me show you what I did. Let me get the screen up. Everything that they were showing y'all, gang, like I said, was fake. Please double tap the screen. What's up, Dallas? We got D-Town in the building. DFW up in here. What's up, gang? Now, this is not, you're not going to see this nowhere else. Nobody's talking about it. So I will be putting this on TikTok because this needs to get out. So shouts out to all my TikTok people. Let's get it in, y'all. Before I get to it, I'll go ahead and show y'all something real quick, Bandit again. Let's get straight to the meat and potatoes. All right. Now we're gonna leave off. We left off trying to find out who was on that Mac Daddy boat. So I got the timeline ready for the Mac Daddy boat, but I got something even better. So something that's gonna make them go crazy right now. This gonna make them go crazy. So the first thing is gonna give y'all this right here. This what happened 11 years ago. Game changer on Horn Island. Hit the like button, Band-Aid gang. 11 years ago. This is why I told the whole gang that this is the 4th of July. Horn Island. Please double tap the screen. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear my audio. I do not want to have bad audio putting this live out. I thank everybody. We did good on our horizontal yesterday. We had like 3,000 views on our horizontal, so we definitely doing good in that. September Virgo, put a 1 in the chat, y'all. Y'all can hear me? Okay, everything good. Sound good. Pay attention. Me and September Virgo went over this. So remember there was 2 sides of that island. So I always keep my eyes open. So what was on the other side of the island where Warren said his mother was? What was on the other side of that island, Band-Aid gang? Well, she just felt like she had to come over there all the way to Horn Island. Well, she was already there, but she was all the grown folks, if you ask me. They was on the other side of the island. And he called his mama 8 times. 8 fucking times. And his mama didn't answer the phone. Because she was on the other side of the island, Band-Aid gang. Let's do them all type of ways. Let me talk. Let me cook. So here's the thing. Remember when they said, and I want y'all to stick this in, that boat stopped. And I got the straight best map that y'all gonna see. Shouts out to that CC. She drew it out and it is awesome. So we finna rock a show tonight. Okay, thank you, Purple Flower. So check out what really goes on the 4th of July on Horns Island. Band-Aid gang. Double tap the screen. Hit that like button. Hey, hold on. Let me take that audio out. I ain't trying to get a copyright. Hold on. Let me take that audio out. Mute that. I want y'all to pay attention to what goes on Horn Island. Pay attention to the boat. And there go the hatches that we showed before on the boat. So we know that boat got a lot of room for a body, right? You know that. We covered that. So watch this, gang. Hit the like button. This is what goes on Horn Island. There it is. Hit the like button. There it is. I said, damn. What you see, C-Dove? What you see, Band-Aid gang? We about to make the internet go crazy. Everything that they showed you was fake. And guess what? Javon, you're going to have to report your ass to the principal's office tonight. I told you this channel ain't trusting nothing but the calculator. We beat you. How many times do I got to tell my people? And I ain't got to tell my people because they know. But how many times I have to convince y'all that this is not our first rodeo? You in the right place if you want the right information. This is what I do. I'm losing sleep doing this. Do you understand? I'm having dreams and shit. The Most High's been laying on me hard, gang. Ain't no rumors, gang. Jeffrey Fox. Take this to Fox News, gang. So we're going to call you Fox 71. Fox 71. We want you to do a fucking show about this. We ain't even started and he said we giving fake news. So tread lightly, because there's somebody with a wrench in my chat, and they will tighten your ass up. So tread lightly. Okay, everybody put the rocket ships in the chat so we can know where he gonna go if he get out of line and say something stupid and disrespect my chat. Everybody put some rocket ships up there because we gonna shoot him. Let him know if he say something disrespect my chat again, where we gonna send him to. You ain't gonna see no live like this. We ain't got to live like this. Hey, Miss Clark. Miss Clark, you got that wrench? Yeah. Miss Clark, tighten dude up. Put your eyeballs on Jeff Fox, Fox 71 News. He want to be a news reporter. Now we want him to report this. Javon, report your ass to the principal's office too. Because I'm gonna get on your ass in a minute. Let's go, gang. There it is. Hit the like button, y'all. There it is. July 11 years ago. I see some Confederate flags all over Band-Aid, gang. What side of the island is this? This is a Confederate party, gang. This is a KKK party, gang. Hit the like button. 4th of July, they having a KKK allegedly. But we're not going to use allegedly because we're going to look at these boats on the 4th of July. What side of the island is it? And I want you to pay attention to the coast. Hit the like button. We just broke the Nolan Whales, gang. Come on, let's go, gang. Let's go. Walk with me. I want y'all to look over there to the right, Band-Aid gang. This is how we track. Look over there to the right. I want you to look at the shore. We got 71 people in here. Double tap the screen because we're going to have about 200-300 people up in here, gang. Let's go. Y'all don't want to miss this. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button if you're on the vertical side. Double tap if you're on the horizontal side. I want everybody to pay attention to the beach. Get a good look at it. Get a good look at the beach, though. But I want y'all to pay attention to them flags on that boat. Clan members rally. Now, this is 11 years ago on Island, Band-Aid gang. But remember, it's two sides of that island. It's all the grown folks that's paying for the girls, allegedly, that Princeton uncle, so-called uncle that was on the Mac Daddy boat, was they going to drop them off over here? Is that why they had to leave a little early, he said? But see, Princeton, you don't know that. I remember you said you was going to leave a little early anyway. Hit the like button. We about to tear their ass off, gang. Watch it. We going to tear their whole pocket off tonight. Look, y'all. Watch this. Look at the Klan rally. Look, y'all. Uh-oh. Look at the Klan rally. They barbecuing in the water. Not a black soul out there, gang. Not one black dude out there. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Not a black soul out there. Look. Look at the Klan rally, gang. 4th of July, Horn Island. What side of the island? Is this the grown folks side? Is this the Klan side? Hit the like button. We finna run them up. Run them up. Look, we finna run them up. Look at this. Look at the chubby guy. I'm looking for faces. Look at him. That's a Triton boat right there. That's a Triton. KKK flag. Look at him. They got stars on them. A whole goddamn Klan meeting. Look at him. Look at him. Oh yeah. They representing on the Triton. Look. Oh yeah, Confederate. They eating pineapples. Confederate out. This is what's going on Horn Island. Not a melanated person out there 11 years ago. 4th of July. Look at the boats. Hit the like button. They having a whole Confederate party out there, gang. Hit the like button. We ain't playing. We ain't got to live like this. I'm just started. I'm telling you, get your cameras out. Because I'm finna make some shorts. I'm finna go on TikTok and don't even be going on TikTok. Because what I'm about to show y'all, finna shock the fuck out of you. I can't make this up. I told you. I'm on top. I'm like, we are ahead of this game. We are ahead of what's going on when it comes to the Nolan Wales game. We not playing over here. Purple Flower, I'm finna go all gas, no brake on their ass. I told you. Stick around. Let's go. Look at all the flags, gang. A whole clan meeting. So this 11 years ago, so that would have made Nolan like 8 years old or something like that. Nolan would have been like 8 years old. So they would have been younger kids at this time. So these are we might even find some of them damn, you know what I'm talking about? Some of them elders, we might see Warren Mama out here. We might see the judge out here. They lucky I know exactly what they look like, but it's some power out here, dang. Look at this. This is what you like. Look at them. All the Confederate flags. Told you they played with y'all, man. There was some other shit going on. Look at all them flags, gang. Confederate. 4th of July. Confederate flags. What side of the beach did they show us? So we know it's more than one side of the beach. More than one side of the beach, Solo. Solo, it's only one side of the beach, September Virgo. Miss Clark, Purple Flower. It's more than one side of that beach. And that's where Warren's mama was. That's where the adults slid out. Allegedly, that's why that boat had to go out there early the night day. We gonna get on that too. 89 in the building, double tap the screen. I'm finna drive. Let me drive, y'all. Look at it. Look at them. Look at the real Horns Island. Look at the real Horn Island, gang. Confederate flags everywhere. Not a melanated person out there. Let's go. Javon, report your ass to the principal's office. We coming. See, Javon, what I'm about to do right now, gang, what I'm about to do to YouTube right now, gang, ain't nobody out here doing, ain't nobody cooking like this, gang. I promise you. What y'all finna see, the 90 people in here, y'all finna get it right here. Y'all gonna be like, oh no, we beat you, yeah. What we seen today, we beat you, broke that shit. We beat you, broke that shit. Look, y'all. Bad day game. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. They getting it in on the boat. Redneck party. We trying to, it's one of these guys that look kind of familiar. I just can't put his face together. He looked like he got some power. That's power right there. Some of these faces, gang. Hold on, somebody trying to come up. Hit the like button. What's going on, Liz? We about to drag. Why are the pictures so blurry and grainy? Cameras are so, think about it. The pixels back in them days, think about it, gang. Let's go. When the cell phones really popping like that? Let's go. Look. Look at him. Don't forget the man. Look, y'all. Don't forget the man that was at the party right here. Now, you see all this USA flag and all that? USA. Let me go back to let me see. The USA flags and all that. Let's remind the people so we can keep building. We ain't tearing shit down. So now all these weirdo peoples like this dude right here. Let me show you this dude right here. This little group of dudes. Sometimes I wonder if this dude right here was supposed to be the pretend Nolan with the big hat. Hit the like button. Was he a decoy? Was this dude supposed to sit way far with them around him to make it look like Nolan was with them? Put one in the chat if you think that's suspect. Like they wanted this dude with the black hat with the white. What you think, Angel? Was supposed to be Nolan from far away. Hit the like button if y'all hear what I'm talking about. If I'm preaching, hit the like button. Put a one in the chat if I'm preaching. Let's do them all type of ways. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a one in my chat. Okay, thank you, September Virgo. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all about to cook. Was this dude with the big hat on supposed to be a fake Nolan? And was this dude that ain't got no nose sitting over there to the left? His whole nose is gone, gang. Who that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Jax? Is that supposed to be perpetrating Jax? And is this guy, Jax, is Jax supposed to be the one looking to the left? And this guy right here supposed to be the other guy. What's the name? Start with it. I'm about to tear their ass up, y'all. Watch this. Hit the like button. Morgan. We got a perpetrating Morgan and a perpetrating okay. I know it sound muffled, just bear with me. Do me a favor, Lindsay, drop down. Cause I think I'm having bad audio right now. And I think if you up it, it's kind of messing up. That's why Dr. E dropped down. I gotta get this out. Then I'm gonna have you come up. Morgan. I'm gonna drop you down, remove you for a minute, Lindsay, because my audio is acting funny. Come back up. All right, put a one in the chat if my audio is better. Double tap the screen. Miss Clark, watch this. I just broke the case, gang. I'm finna break the case, y'all. Hey, I love a hater. Thank you for the name. Same. Okay. Am I good? Am I good, y'all? My check. I'm gonna drop and come back in. So my audio can be okay. Dr. E, audio is good. Put a one if it's good, E. Okay, somebody else saying it sound good. Y'all can hear? Okay, everybody's saying they can hear me. Okay. Okay, so check this out. We got a fake imposter Nolan right up here, right? We got a fake Nolan. We got a fake Nolan statue. Yeah, we got a statue. We got a statue of Nolan out there. They put a dummy out there. They put a dummy fool out there, right? So now watch this, gang. Let's do them all type of ways. That's why I just wanted to show y'all the dummy Nolan. See, that's supposed to be that's supposed to be the Nolan. That's supposed to be the decoy. They wanted us to think that. And this fake news shit that's going out, they saying that. I'm gonna show you the fake news too. I'm gonna show you the fake news. We're gonna get to that. So let's see the whole clans meeting. Let's finish this up and get to the straight to the T. One more thing. We got the USA. They weapon, right? So since they repping their shit. So watch this. Remember the guy over there to the far right? You can barely see him. Remember, you can see the U in his chest where he took some clippers and put a U. But when you get the full picture of him, he done took some clippers and put USA in the center of his chest. Who is this dude? Who is this dude? We know Bart right there. Who is the dude on the far right that's looking like a fucking lunatic with USA carved out in his goddamn chest band, gang? Let's cook. Let's cook. Because it's a lot of USA patriotism going on right here, gang. Let's go. Hit the like button. Now we got a whole Klans party. Y'all seen all the Confederate flags on the 4th of July. That's not the same shit that we see that they showing us happen on the 4th of July. But no one was out there. It's not the same. He looked like someone's father. So let's do them all type of ways. We just broke the internet with this one, gang. Let me drop it. Let's go. I'm gonna put it up. All I gotta do is stay right here. They say his name is Andrew. I said, damn. Who is Andrew, gang? Who is Andrew T.Y.? Who is Andrew T.Y.? Let us know who Andrew is. All information is good information. Because this right here, this shit right here that we finna put up right now, this right here. Did I put a title on it? Did I put a title on it? Oh, the one we just made. Did I upload it? Did I upload it? Hold on, man. I might not have uploaded it. I sure didn't. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this up. Let me put this up. I got it. Ain't gonna take long. This right here, this really changed the whole game. I promise y'all, we got 181 people. Y'all do not want to miss this. Watch this. It's a 23. Okay, 23 second. Okay, right here, game changer. Y'all seen it right here on We Beat You. Now they finna take my content, and that's what I want them to do because I'm putting it on TikTok because this is about to change the whole game on that CETO call. I can't make this shit up. Miss Clark, you already know how I do them. September Virgo, you know how I do. He was mentioned. Okay. Okay. We got some stuff to go over tonight. We got 169 people. Let's manipulate. Yesterday only had 50 likes, gang. Is y'all crazy? Or is you dumb? Come on, gang. 50 likes. And we've been getting 100, 200, 150, 175 likes. And y'all did me like that last night? Come on. Y'all got it. Y'all gonna have to run a cash out tonight for this one. Shit, get cash out. Give me $2. This shit I'm selling for $2 today. This two for ones. If you ain't got no phone, you can scan that right there. Scan that right there. See, shitting me. Scan that motherfucker right there. Scan it, cause y'all this right here, y'all give me exclusively. Scan it, or there go the cash app right there. We ain't got to live like this. Support the gang, y'all. Support the gang. Y'all know I bring y'all the best shit. Support me sometimes, gang. Damn. Support a brother sometime, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. I say, hey, it's getting hard for me. It's getting hard. It's getting hard. I ain't been getting no sleep to get this shit out for y'all. And y'all gonna do me all type of ways? All right, then. Fair shame ain't never been no robbery, so watch this. All right, let's upload it. So let me go ahead. I mean, you can feel free to donate to the channel, y'all, if y'all want to. I ain't trying to press y'all or nothing. I just want your participation. I don't really need your donations, y'all. You know, but I appreciate it. 72. Like drop. It was 72. Yeah, they need to get them up. Gorgeous life. They need to get them lights up. Now watch this, y'all. We're finna break the internet right here. Put it up real quick. Okay, they got a date on it, so exclusive. Break the internet right here. Ooh, Lindsay finna be shocked on this one. Y'all finna be shocked on this one. Okay, I'm finna just upload it, so it will be. It's uploaded, so go ahead and put it up here for you guys. It's worth the wait. This is a game changer. They talk, it's all laid out for y'all. So let me go ahead and get it up for you guys. I don't really got to do much after this, but After y'all see this, I can talk about this for about an hour. This right here, we can talk about this for about an hour, gang. Can't make this shit up. The Nolan Wills case, we has just changed the game. Okay, Angel is right here. My videos, what's under my video, right? Okay. Here it is. It should be up under here.
Hold on, man. You put it in private number.
That's not it. We need to bring it up.
Right. Do it the fast, quick way.
Okay. There go my engineer. There it is. Yep. That's not it.
Oh.
Here we come, y'all. Getting it up. It just load up, so y'all ain't gonna want to miss this one. This will be on TikTok tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get it out instead of just taking it the YouTube way. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this out. And nobody got this, bro. Right here. Take this to the bank. Content, okay. That's it, right there. All right, here we come, y'all. You guys for being patient with me. You know how to be messing with my algorithms and my YouTube channel, so y'all gotta bear with us, man. When you dropping gems like this, they gonna play with your channel. I'm muted there. Okay, now I'm about to upload now. Ooh, they about to be madder than 10 people after they see this. These 218 people, y'all, let's go. They about to be madder than 10 people, bro. Watch this. I'm glad. See, God is good. He brought 220 people in here, y'all, to see this right here. 200 and some people in here to see this right here. Watch this. And I just had finished another video. Hold on, I ain't gonna upload that too. Hold on. Okay, gang, hold on. Ooh, y'all finna be tripping. Oh man, this is about to go dumb right now. Look at this. Hold on, y'all. There it is. It's up there. 1 minute. Here it is. Okay, upload this, Angel. There it is. The game changer. Here's the game changer. Ain't nobody got this weed looking for no. Thank you, Justice for Nolan. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Mom's in here, y'all. Okay, so check this out, Band-Aid gang. They ass. Pop their ass. Officer Tatum, I appreciate you, bro. Officer Tatum, you stupid motherfucker. If anybody just knocked Officer Tatum draws off, I did. And guess how long ago I just did this? Watch this, Band-Aid gang. Exclusive. Exclusive. Listen to this and watch.
Have gone out and from an automated system or have any in my how does she posted that clip of all of us on the
Right here. We did it. We beat them, gang. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
posted that clip of
Okay. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. We beat them, gang. We beat them. Don't worry about my echo. Watch this. I want y'all to look at the coast. Look over there. Look in the back of them. Look in the back of them, gang. Watch this. Look in the back of them. They fucked up. They fucked up, gang. How they? Okay, I'll do it in a minute. How they fuck up Band-Aid gang? These niggas thought they was so slick. They supposed to be just a few feet off the island, right? They supposed to be, remember Band-Aid gang? These dope fiends is just supposed to be on Horn Island, just a little bit up. This phone call was made at what, about 4:30, 4:30, right? Put a one in the chat if it was 4:30 when they made this call and it wasn't even off the island. Put a one in the chat if I'm right. Y'all seeing the exclusive right here. Put a one in the chat. Neo Night, I just dropped a draw. Watch this game. Was it 4:30 when they made the Cito phone call? Put a one in the chat, man. We gotta make this shit groovy. All right. So this phone call with Wyatt on the phone. Pay attention to the coast in the background, y'all. Watch this. We beat them. These niggas was on land, y'all. Watch this. We got them. We got them. Watch this.
All of us on the boat.
Look in the back. Hit the like button, gang. And I'm gonna zoom in on it for you. Neo Night. We beat him. Look in the background. These niggas, they were so stupid. These dummies. They got the wrong motherfucker. Look in the background, gang. And I'm gonna zoom in. And I went to ChatGPT, y'all. And ChatGPT cleared it up. Now watch this, gang. Look, and I put it in slow motion. Look at the background. Look at the background, gang. They fucked up.
Yeah,
Look at that coach. Look at all that shit back there in the back. All that white shit, they fucked up. Hit the like button. Because I'm about to turn up. I am about to turn up. I'm about to keep going. Thank you. Cito called allegedly at 4 o'clock solo. Watch how I do him. Look in the background. Pink Panda ain't got this. We beat you. Look in the background. Y'all see that white stuff back there? Look at this. Watch this. They supposed to be on Horn Island, right? Look. Watch this.
In the water.
Boom. Look at this.
With
Boom.
Cito.
Look at this. We going in. Look at that house back there. Hit the like button. We ain't playing with y'all, nigga. Look at the house. Hit the like button, bruh. We beat you. Look at the house back there, Band-Aid gang. Look at the big boy yacht back there, gang. Look at the coast back there, gang. We beat you, bro. These niggas wasn't even on no goddamn island. Guess where they was? Already back up there by the crib, gang. Keep going. They was back up there by the crib. Look at the house back there. Look at the house back there in the big boat. Now look, y'all, we beat them, gang. You can tell by the whole background that is not a Horn Island, y'all. These niggas were already all the way back there, y'all. We beat you, bro. Report your motherfucking ass to the goddamn principal's office. Look at the house in the back. You can see the whole window. You can see the roof of the house. Y'all was on the island, gang. Hit the like button. We beat you. Game changer. I dropped the mic. Can I get a cash out? Somebody get tag somebody to tag somebody to tag somebody. And tell them we just exposed the Cito call. Look how stupid he was, gang. Look how stupid they was. And then look at this, gang. Look. Let's continue. I'm gonna zoom in. Look what happened, gang. Look at that. I said, damn. Do you see the boat? So what I do then, see them? I called Donnie gang. I said, Donnie, look at this shit. already at the spot. Look, Neo, we got him. They can't get out of this, bro. They can't get out of this. Ain't nobody pay attention that God is good. God show me some. Look at that, gang. See the whole house. Chat GPT to clear it up. Now watch this, gang. Watch this. I can't make this shit up. We beat them. Look, I was on Hill Island, bro. Look.
Clip.
Look at that. Look at it even better. I said, damn. Ooh, y'all in trouble. There wasn't no boats that big out there. Them yachts. They gave fake coordinations to the sea toe. Bingo, we beat them. So watch this, y'all. Watch how we beat them some more. Look.
I mean, he's on the phone.
So when I asked, hold on, let me get the other piece. So when we asked Chat GPT, hold on, let me get this other video. Oh, you got it already up, Angel? Okay, oh, it's on this one. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, here it is. We're gonna pull it up right now, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, they gonna have to report. They have to report. Okay, check this out, gang. Angel finna pull it up. We just exposed, bro. These niggas, them niggas all the way back already making the phone call. They already back. They already back at Gulfport, bro. They already back. So, hit the like button. How the heck did they get this image with him on the phone? I said, damn, we're doing them all type of ways. Watch this. You went to the wrong thing, didn't you? Share. Okay, stop sharing that. Yep. Now we're gonna share this. Watch this, y'all. Game changer. They gonna be talking about all of this on YouTube. I said, damn. This going to TikTok. So now what I want y'all to do, they got this going out. Don't be fooled, Band-Aid gang. Remember, we don't trust nothing but the calculator. They try to fool y'all with this trickery and say that this was Bart's boat. That was Bart. Bart, if it was anybody, that's Jax. And these fake girls, they want y'all to believe that. Chi-Town, we up in here. What you talking about? Chi-Town up in here, we up in here. That's my birthplace. Chi-Town, we up in here. So look, y'all. So this was solved by Chicago boys. So look, y'all. Look at this. Watch this. Don't fall for this new picture that everybody putting out there. That's fake. This picture would have been came out. The girls even posing for the picture. Why this ain't coming out? What's that orange looking ass house right there? Stop falling for it. So watch this game. We ain't playing with these people. So I zoomed in. See, they fucked up because my zoom in game stupid. So I want to go in. Who is that? I don't see no Bart. Who are these people, gang? Y'all, they done put out a new picture. They done put out a new picture and they want y'all to act dumb over it. They do Bart boat, man. They ain't no motherfucking Bart. If the person on the deck right there probably is Jax. I don't see Bart. They made this picture up to throw your ass off again so they can sit back and laugh and think they going through the radar. We ain't falling for this new bullshit that they putting out on the internet. We hitting you with the real shit, gang. We hitting you with the real shit. What's the real shit, C-Dub? This right here. This right here.
How she posted that clip.
Look at the coast. Look in the back, y'all. Right here. This spells it all. But see, it's the little things that count. Look at that back poster back there, y'all. We just beat these people, bro. Y'all know when you see all that white back there in the back, that is not Horn Island, bro. They looking in the direction Island is supposed to be at, right? And even if that was Foreign Island back there, they way too far out, right? Pay attention to the coast back there. Look at all that shit back there. Look. Pay attention. They made a dumb move right here. Look. Look at all that shit back there. That is not Foreign Island. Look. Look at all that. Look at all that. Y'all, you can tell that's a port. Hit the like button. We beat them. Nigga. When nobody paying attention to that, we beat their ass. Go tell TikTok that I exposed the Seato call. The Seato call was not on Royal Island. You can look right there and see all that white stuff back there on the left-hand side, on the other dude's shoulder back there. Let alone the house back there and them big-ass yachts that's sitting back there. These dudes wanted y'all to think they was sitting right off Horn Island making the Seato call when they was already at the crib. Hit the like button, y'all. We ain't playing with y'all. Justice for Nolan Wells, bro. Justice for Nolan Wells. Here's your justice for Nolan Wells right here. I ain't got to say nothing. It was right in y'all face, bro. It was right in our face, bro. But see, dope fiend ass goddamn Peter Pot, peanut butter head ass motherfucker. He thought that's why he put on that little timestamp. That's where he fucked up. He made it small right here. But the other ones y'all see on YouTube, he got it real big so it can manipulate your mind. But God pointed me to go look at this one. I said, oh, it's real small. I'll be able to see what's going on. And then you do not see any water in that boat. Hit the like button, bro. You telling me that boat flooding? That boat ain't flooding, gang. A goddamn lick of water in that boat and they on the phone call. They done fucked up. Sorry about that. Let me go out and come back in. Somebody sits down. I'll come back in, Ash.
This.
300.
Maybe that was the problem.
All right, we back. It'll be better. They done dragging it. We just broke the end. We just broke it. This right here is exclusive. We just broke it, gang. And bar. So we got what is labeled as? What is labeled as?
Oh,
Trying to see what it popped. Okay, check it out. Pop them, y'all.
I already. Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, I'm putting it up. There it is. With just the picture alone, at this point, Band-Aid gang, I can blow it up. Okay, whatever. All right. Just pay attention to the picture. Don't pay attention to me. Whatever you can hear me say, just get it. Because I'm going to put this out on some different audio. They playing with my sound right now. That's what they do when I get to exposing people. This ain't my first rodeo. I know how to use my channel. I got 5 bar. I got 5G right now. And they doing this to me. Fuck. Put a one in the chat if I sound better. Put a one in the chat. And you ain't gotta like me. You just gotta respect it. So I will be uploading this. I'm doing the editing for TikTok. So just to get them. I really don't do TikTok, but I think they making a lot. They making tracks with that, and I think that this should probably be something that needs to be put out. And you guys are the first ones, basically. Thank you, Chef Jan. You guys are really the first ones to see this show. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Ernest. Thank you, Dr. E. Thank you, everybody. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm cooking right now and this right here exposed the whole CETO call, please put a 2 in the chat. And we just broke their ass with this one. Put a 2 in the chat. All you got to do is look at that coast back there. Look at the shoreline, gang. We got them. On face. So watch this. Watch this. No water in the boat. There's not a lick of water in the boat. See, Officer Tatum, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. There's not a lick of water in the boat. Hit the like button. Thank y'all. This is a game changer. These guys were supposed to be making this phone call was supposed to be happening off of Horn Island. They are not on Horn Island. So what did I do, gang? I called Diamond Gang. I said, Diamond. Diamond said, I'm already on the C-Dub. I'm about to go ahead and put it in Chat GPT and ask Chat GPT to cheer it. But we see clearly no water in the boat. No water, not a lick of water in the boat. Otherwise, those black things will be floating on water. There's no water in that boat. So watch this. We beat you. Look at the coast. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at all that, gang. Now watch this. Look at the house sitting over there. Look at the house. Look at the window. So I asked Diamond, I say, Diamond said, I'm finna hook it up. Look at all that. So this is what you tell me that's Horn Island back there? Ooh, I can't wait to put this on TikTok tomorrow. Look at that. So watch this. There he is. That is not Horn Island. So watch this, gang. Watch this. So when we put it in Chat GPT, that's what it showed us. There it is. Hit the like button. We beat you. Exclusive. There it is. There it is. We beat you. Exclusive. You just said, get that to me. Them niggas, them the stupidest motherfuckers in the world, gang. Oh shit. These niggas are fucked up, gang. Oh, they fucked up. Look, let's go on. Oh my god. These dudes got a whole coastline. These niggas are fucked up. Look. These niggas are fucked up.
Stop, Chip.
No water in the boat. No water in the boat, gang.
Be quiet, Chip.
Those are houses.
You know what's crazy? I thought I was
What?
tripping when I was looking at it because the on the boat where the bar is,
Mm-hmm.
some of the bar is missing. So I knew it had been altered. I just didn't know like because of that. But if you look at it, some of the bar is missing where it should be. There, it's like it's water instead.
Right. But tell me.
I never knew. I'm just saying that it kind of probably explains it because I'm looking like why the fuck is the bars missing like in spots like that? But that's crazy.
See, got some more shit for y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna go downstairs in the lobby. Y'all ain't gonna do me like this. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? I'm about to go to the lobby. Y'all ain't finna mess up my live. Let's see what's going on. Put one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I had to step out my element. Okay, I think it was probably my hotel room. Yeah. So I'm gonna just take it up. Okay, better. Okay, it's probably my hotel room. I don't know what it is, and I got 5G, so I'm gonna take the elevator and go down into the lobby. See if it's better. Getting better, okay. Thank you guys for being with me. I don't know what it is. I know it storms a lot in Orlando. Orlando, Florida, and it's storming every day. So, but I got 5G, so I don't know. Let me plug up right here. How do I sound? Okay, better. Is it better? Maybe since I'm up front. Okay, cool. We cooking. All right. Thank you guys for being with me. Okay. Better? Better or not? I know, right? I see. Oh. Okay, it's better. Okay. So this is all I'm working with. This is all I'm working with. Okay, it's a little bit. I don't know. I'm but okay, you're good. Okay, let me go ahead and go back to share my screen. There. Okay. I guess it's just getting better. Just continues to get better as the talk or whatever. This person says they've been following the case. Let me go back a little bit. Let me read your comment. This person following the case from day one. I've been following the case since day one. You ain't got to say a word. We know what you're saying. This is fucked up, but okay, I've been following this case from day one. This Tatum guy should be ashamed of himself. Family should sue him when all this is over, following from the St. Lucia. Okay, shouts out to St. Lucia. St. Croix. Shouts out to St. Lucia and St. Croix. Okay, so this is what we are. Let's not play. So y'all take this with you. I'm probably not gonna stay on long and let this ride out because of the difficulties that I am having. I have no idea what this hotel is. Got fucking 5G, but you have no good sound. What the fuck type of shit they got going on? I have no idea. I hope I sound better, but let's get to it. Your internet work. It don't. It's got 5G too, right? It still don't work. Like, what's going on? Let's go. Look, y'all. That's a game changer. That's a fucking game changer, bro. That's a fucking game changer, bro. Right there in your face, Max. That's a game changer. You don't even have to zoom in, bro. When you just start to pay attention to that coast right there, all that stuff in the back that's white, you can automatically tell they're not on the island. Look at all that. Right there. If you look between them two, it automatically tells you that they're not on an island, bro. It's not on an island, bro. They already back where they live at, gang. These niggas, bro, they tapping like a motherfucker. 400 in the building, double tap the screen. Replay game gonna be stupid. I'm taking this to TikTok. Now look in the back between those two. Look at all that shit back there. That's not Horn Island. What you don't know. Look at that. We exposed them. These niggas is not at Horn Island. They back at the crib. Look, they back at the crib. These niggas is back at the crib, and they thought that we was gonna miss all of this shit. We almost missed this. It was right there in our face, gang. Right there in our face. But they manipulated the camera so much when he had put that big ass watermark that we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it. So now we see it. Look at the back. These niggas was already at the crib. And the boat ain't wet. No water in the boat. These niggas was at the crib. Look at the coast. Look at that. These niggas was already at the crib, gang. They was at the crib. Hell nah. There it is. There it is. And then look at this dude. The mayor, look, the mayor, Tate Reeves, look, to serve as a Knight of Columbus. So now we know the Knights of Columbus. There it is. There he is. Knights of Columbus again. So that means the governor, now the governor, Tate Reeves, look, Bill was appointed by Governor Tate Reeves to serve as a Knight of Columbus. So now we know what? The governor is connected to the Knights of Columbus. Let's go, gang. The governor. Same nigga right there. The governor. New microphone coming soon when I get out of this hotel. They got me fucked up. Yeah, they ruled out drowning. They ruled out drowning. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go ahead tomorrow and pre-record and get this out, because I'm definitely going to put this out. I'm going to put it out on TikTok. I'm sorry, y'all. I do have 5G. I am a truck driver. I'm out of town, and I'm in a good hotel. I don't know why I got 5G and I'm not getting a good connection, but it is what it is. We got it out. And hopefully that this hit the algorithm. We got 424 people in here. I do apologize for my audio. But when you cooking, this is what they do. Thank you, gang. Just a Black Man. Thank you, Just a Black Man. I see how you came in. I do apologize, bro, but that's just what it is, gang. It's like every time I get to start cooking, they get to playing with my audio. This ain't my first rodeo. When I get on this shit, bro, I break cases, bro. This is what I do. And they start fucking with my shit. And that's just what it is. So we all know this is all. So I have tracked the actual governor of Mississippi to the Knights of Columbus. Yeah. No, we don't want to sue. We don't need to sue Tatum. Let Officer Tampon do what the fuck he doing, because I love Officer Tampon. Officer Tampon is the reason that we're solving the case. Pay attention, gang. If it wasn't for Officer Tampon, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't have all the mistakes that these dummies made when he get up there and say, "Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused. Can you please tell me what happened with the phone? Because I'm confused." We need him. Because at the end of this shit, if these dudes get prosecuted, he's gonna say that everything that he did that shit on purpose. He gonna take all the credit, even if they get prosecuted. He gonna take the credit of saying that was his tactic of basically getting them to tell. That's exactly what he gonna do. He a sucker like that. Dude a sucker like that. You know what that dude gonna do? He'd do anything. He'd do anything strange for some change, man. The verdict. The fucking verdict. Well, we got a verdict that's gonna be figured out after this goddamn picture. That's what, see, because tomorrow, so tonight, I gotta make my motherfucking TikTok tonight with this. We going viral tonight, y'all, on TikTok tomorrow. Yeah, we finna do them all type of ways. Look, ain't no water in that boat. Tell me where y'all see some water at. Mr. Tatum, report your motherfucking ass to the principal's office, gang. Tatum got to report to the principal's office because Tatum gave us everything we needed to know. He let us see the inside of the boat when he took the watermark off. And now we can see that the boat isn't flooding. Thank you, Tatum. Dope Fiend. And then, Tatum, we thank you very much for your interviews. We thank you for this, to be able to see that whole coastline. Thank you, Tatum. Thank you, Tatum. We appreciate that. Ooh, even that big old yacht right there. We thank you, Tatum. Thank you, Mr. Tatum. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tatum. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That can't be floating inside right there. Not that picture. Hell no. That GPT cleared that bitch up for me, guys. These dudes was already back, gang. And they gonna be madder than 10 people when they see this. They gonna be madder than 10 people when they see this, gang. God damn, how did we make that mistake? They seen that we was back in the golf game. Yes, you did. June 23rd is the alleged date of the week before. I told you about that last night. You did. I've been on for an hour, y'all. I'm not gonna be going back and forth with this. Wait, what's happening? I just got here. Okay, let me show you the cowboy. Those boys faked like they was on Horn Island. Remember, they supposed to make the CTO phone call from Horn Island. So we found, I zoomed in today because Tatum fucked up and forgot to take his watermark off on this specific video. Right. So look what I found. I want you to look in the back. I want you to look in the back right here.
Posted that clip.
You see that? You see that cowgirl? Look in the back. Do you see the shore back there? Do you see the beach? Do you see those that you can tell that is not Horn Island, right? You can see that that's not Horn Island back there. So look. Look in the back. Look at all that. Look at that. Just by that scene right there, you can tell that's not Horn Island. You can tell they back up in the Gulf where they at, back there. See, you just looking at that, you can tell that's not Horn Island. Yeah, that's properties, absolutely. So they are long gone. So this phone call is supposed to be where? Right off of Horn Island. That's exactly why they stopped for a minute. They stopped for a minute and made it seem like they stopped because that's where I think they took Nolan's body off and put it on another boat. And they got us following one boat, but it was 4 boats. So, but we tracking one boat. When I believe they stopped, right, that time that they stopped, because we know right here this phone call fake. So the time that they stopped and we see where they stopped at, that's when they took the body and probably gave it to the mama. Said, damn. See, there was a stop that happened for a minute, and that's where they transferred Nolan's body to another boat. And they wanted us to keep tracking one boat. But there's 3 other boats that no one is tracking. Make it make sense. That was the decoy, gang. They put him on another boat. That's why they trying to hide. That's why they trying to hide this right here. Look at him. Right here. Don't come over here, gang. Brandon. Hold on, Brandon. He said Tatum just calls out the racist bullshit Nolan mom and the idiot lawyers are on. Okay. I'm waiting to see the information lawsuit for dumbass conspiracies like this. So let me ask you something, Brandon. Just to keep it real. Brandon, did you not just see what I just showed you, Brandon? Where they was in the background. Did you not just see? We not stupid. So Brandon gave us this game. I don't know what you want, but this is a game changer. The biggest game changer yet. Them boys made that phone call. But if you're so tired of hearing about it, why you stopping typing? Keep on going. You can't be tired of hearing about it when you're typing. Because if I was tired of hearing about it, I wouldn't even be typing in the chat, man. But if you want a little attention, we'll give it to you. You're going to see him overly intoxicated and he drowned. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Hellcat. I wonder why you got hell in front of your name, gang. And then you got a hood rat. You must be a white person playing to be like you black. Who calls themselves Hellcat, hood rat, and then get over here typing because they got fingertips. The hell wrong with you, gang? You're in the wrong spot, gang. You better get your shit together before you come over on my channel. And beat you the video and the photos from the doc. Also, Tristan is questionable about. Okay, so watch this, gang. Let's get to this. So the person up there, Brandon, if you late, go watch the replay. The audio's kind of fucked up, but it's gonna come out tomorrow. So we way ahead of the game. So let's do this. I'm getting tired trying to keep explaining to people what's going on. So let's get to this one. Okay, let's go. This is where we left off yesterday, and it's gonna have some keys in. I said I was gonna finish this up. So I kind of set up the timeline. So now we already broke the internet with that one, bro. So this gonna be everywhere when I'm done with it tomorrow. So everybody gonna be talking about this shit. That Serto call, that Cito call was definitely where they live at. So let's get to it.
Who candidates must receive the approval of whom and the Knights before they dare nominate them for either dog pound or what. So even back in 1912, it was being documented that if a person wanted to be the commander-in-chief of the United States, that they needed the approval of the Roman Catholic institution. Now, does the Bible say the same thing? Yeah, girl. I can imagine that earlier in this panel. So, who was driving the boat? Who was the driver with the boat? Well, Wyatt was driving the Triton. The Calvin was driving. know who the three were driving the Palm Beach. I'm not sure.
So now we don't know who's driving the Palm Beach. That's what shit get crazy here. Oh, they love fucking with me, gang. Oh, hell, we ain't finna do this. We ain't got to live like this, Band-Aid gang. Hold on, gang. Oh yeah, Jesus, motherfucker. It's just...
What about the Mac Daddy? Because Morgan sent admitted to saying he was on the Palm Beach real quick.
That person was, his information was sent to me by another lawyer. I think I guess maybe his lawyer. And I spoke to him. And so the Mac Daddy just came into play, but I spoke to the owner of that boat. The Mac Daddy boat was actually had someone that was involved in the fight, where the guy punched in.
So that would be who, gang? Tristan. So Tristan was on the Mac Daddy boat. But now we want to know. See, because I'm about to expose the boats too.
That was involved in the fight,
Tristan was involved in the fight. He on the Mac Daddy boat.
by another lawyer. I think
So, let's go back. Look.
Because Morgan sent admitted to saying he was on the Palm Beach real quick.
That person was, his information was sent to me by another lawyer. I think I guess maybe his lawyer. And I spoke to him. And
So at this time, nobody is driving the Palm Beach. So nobody's driving the Palm Beach. So bear with me, gang. They trying to hide the Palm Beach. So let's see what's cracking. Let's see what's cracking with the Palm Beach. Let's get straight to and find out what's going on with this Palm Beach.
big deal. And,
I actually
stayed
stayed
with Nolan that night at my buddy's house, and I woke up at my buddy's house. We went to McDonald's, got food. Nolan was not with me. And when I got breakfast, I had my buddy's boat hooked up to my truck, and well, first I ran to my house, then I went to McDonald's, came back, and the boat was
Now pay attention. The buddy boat hooked up to the truck. So the buddy boat hooked up to the truck. They gonna put ice and all that shit into the buddy's boat. And all of a sudden that boat gonna disappear.
already hooked up to my truck. My buddy Wyatt and I went, my buddy was built top load off, loaded it down with ice, got everything ready, and Wyatt went and put his smaller boat in the water, which is the Palm Beach. He's 18-foot Palm Beach, and I drove the boat from 4-by-boat launch to my buddy's grandparents' house, and that's where we all planned to meet up that day. And
Say we all.
Say we all.
Talking about you, Nolan,
How many people are gonna meet
how
you
many
guys?
people are gonna meet you guys?
We had roughly 20 to 30 people
20 to 30 people
coming on 3 separate boats with us. And so we were all following each other out there as one big group. It wasn't just
It wasn't
me
just
and Nolan and a couple of my buddies. There was
a couple of my buddies.
20 or 30 people spread out where we all met at the dock before, and then we departed to go to Port Island. It wasn't just a couple of us. I mean, there were so many people. We had to split between 3 boats, and we all left.
and we all
We all got there at the
and all
same
got there
time.
at the same
Yeah, I
time.
just want to make sure that's clear because
statements
the
that are out there
statements that are out
made it
there
appear
made
that it
it
was just
appear
you.
that it was just you.
So he driving to Palm Beach. So he on the Palm Beach. Hear
I
me?
think Jackson. Why you say he on the Palm Beach?
Right, but the lawyer just didn't say that though. Watch.
Bar. And I don't know who the 3 were driving to Palm Beach. I'm not sure.
I just want you know what on Palm Beach. Something. I don't know if you never drop. I'm gonna play. Yes. So my mom was doing their dad. I'm continue to destroy it. So I'm gonna somebody who so I'm back 3 points like this. Shit put out because I'm good on from my so I'm gonna go back out. I hope y'all have the chance to destroy. So I'm going to be so the background so I think that's the game changer. So I want to have that. I want to have 5G. My father just on it. So the thing is, say y'all close this live out. I'm not going to have it. So I'm just going to my people. So much like this. Yeah, just so what? So these are the ones that so y'all check this on you. I want to the best sound. You should get it. Yeah, yeah, peace. Yeah, it sucks. You know? Check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yo, yo, yo.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yo, yo, yo.
What up, gang? I'm back.
Yes.
All right. See, I had to basically okay, y'all can probably hear me a lot better now, right?
So it gotta be the laptop.
Yes.
So it's definitely my laptop. Something is playing with my laptop. I was gonna go on, just do it in vertical, but I think I pretty much got my point across. We got 229 people in here. There y'all go. We basically just put it out there. I don't really want. I probably can't flip the screen, can I?
Yeah, but it's gonna show small.
Unless I go a fat screen, but no, that's good. I think I pretty much got my point across.
Okay.
Yeah, I do apologize again, y'all. So it's got to be something with my connection with my laptop, but I was able to do it like this. Let me see what I got going. Okay. But yeah, there it is. Now we know that one's on. It's just a whole bunch of lies. It's just a whole bunch of lies. And now we were able to see, and everybody see in the background, that these dudes sat up and told a whole goddamn lie on their location. So now we got to wonder how, when we bring this out, gang, we got to make it count. Because what we have just proven right here on the live, and I'm sorry again, everybody, I do apologize for my connection. Thank God it's better. But now we have proven what is in the background. So now when you look at this picture, when you see it again, every time it pop up, now everybody's going to see that totally different. So now we know these guys was not on Horn Island. There it is. So the CETO drop, we need to go back and figure out, what did they stop for a minute for? Was that to transfer Nolan's body, Lindsay? Was that to transfer his body to another boat? Was he still conscious? When did this happen? Because now we didn't really see a body in that boat, in that back part of the boat. We don't know what was in the front. We don't know what was in the compartment. But we do know, as of today, that CETO phone call was not on Horn Island. We just exposed it. That is a super game changer. We have proven to everybody today, from the whole background, as you see now, that CETO phone call was not on Horn Island. And it was right there in our face. And I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? They got to be smarter than that, gang. Yo, got to be smarter than that. Dumb Officer Tatum didn't go nowhere and do no editing, gang. This dude didn't do no editing. Even on shit that we go back and look at, damn, if he's really looking out for him, it's a lot of shit that Cocaine Tatum should have turned around and just started editing out, knocking out shit. He should have started knocking out shit a long time ago. So that's why I'm saying, either he working for us or he is sketchy about something and his conscience is eating his ass apart. And he feel like, I know that man conscience is eating his ass apart, gang. What you think about that, Lindsay? Do you think this Tatum conscience is eating his ass apart?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
You don't?
Because it got to be one of the two things you said, I guess, because, I mean, he can't be that stupid. Like, you know, when they be saying stuff, sometimes contradicting themselves, then he'll kind of repeat it to kind of help them fix it. What they call it, like in court, like when they be questioning, you know, people in court, and they is it like leading the witness or something like that, or something, because of certain words they say. Yeah,
it's like he tries to help him, y'all. If you're gonna do all of that helping, you need to get your editing game up, Tatum. You can't get out here on YouTube
and knowing that somebody, I'm a sleeper. I catch you with a sleeper. I'm over here dragging and gagging your ass on the back end.
And then,
Officer Tatum.
you know, what was baffling me also. It's not about this, but it's about okay. When the hell did they go to the island and look for this boy? Because they was at breakfast the next morning. When the hell they eat breakfast?
That part. But you remember that we don't know when Tatum was down there, because now we know that
when Warren said his daddy went, not when Tatum took him.
Well, we don't know, because we know. Remember that Tatum, when you look at the footage, now they contacted Taylor Cox on July 5th, everybody. On July 5th, they contacted a lawyer, and Nolan hadn't even came up until the 6th. So why did they go lawyer up, gang?
Because they already knew they had this sometimes. I told you that. In the interview, Warren kept saying gone instead of missing. I told you that.
That part. No remorse, no tears. And we just seen they got a Klan rally going on. The real what Horn Island really looked like 11 years ago on the 4th of July. Everybody had a goddamn it Confederate flag on their boat with skulls and bones. I mean, make it make sense. We just busted their ass with this game changer, y'all. You looked at the coast. We see that whole phone call was fake. And what I was gonna bring to y'all, and I'm sorry I can't do it, but what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do a vertical, and I'm not gonna do a horizontal. And I bet you I'll get better audio. So that's what I should have came on with. And I usually do my lives like that, but I've been working my horizontal side as well. So what I'm gonna do is go live tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring the game changer back up. Get it out on TikTok, so we let everybody on TikTok know, so that can go viral, that these guys, because ain't nobody brought this out yet but the Band-Aid Gang.
Sorry, Sound of Music 33. My guy was watching TV and I forgot to mute it when he left out.
Yeah, I can hear it in the background. So, gang, we just brought it to you. We might have had some fucked up audio, but we fixed it in the long run. But that's what happens. I do apologize. So tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna come with a different. I'm gonna start right back where I left off, just to get the clear audio. But I will be putting out a short, and I will be putting it out on TikTok. So I will drop it on TikTok, gang. So to TikTok, I'm gonna have it for. It's very, very easy to understand that these guys have popped themselves. So we hopefully that it just is just a domino effect, and that it just catch wind, and it just makes a snowball effect, and that can get out on YouTube. Because come on now, Panda, we need Panda to get on here, Pink Panda. We need a whole bunch of CCs to take this and run with it, because this is basically a serious game changer. God is good. And every day the internet is undefeated, gang. It's undefeated. It's too many heads on this. It's more of us. You know what I'm saying? That's really pushing a line. You know who pushing a line for them, gang? Only person pushing a line for them is a melanated person, which is one of us, which is the biggest sellout I've ever seen in my life. He's the only one fighting for them. He's the only one. Any other CC that's really fighting for them is minute. There's nobody sticking out but Officer Tatum. We beating them, gang. Keep putting the pressure on their ass like we doing YouTube, TikTok. It's more of us, and the truth is gonna come out. The truth is coming out slowly but surely. Don't give up that phone. The mother needs to make sure when she get the DNA, when they get his throat and they get his lungs, make sure she get a DNA test on them throat and lung. Make sure that's his. Get a DNA on his throat and his lungs, and make sure that that's his original throat, and that is his original lungs. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. We not doing that. Make sure that she gets a DNA test on his throat and them lungs. Don't just say that's his throat. We want a DNA test on that too. We stamping everything. Because these boys need to be brought in and prosecuted. They went, these boys turned around and said, every time the lie just keeps changing. Truth don't change. Their lies have changed 1,000,000 times, bro, in real time on social media. Do you know that this has not been on the news? You know, I'm a truck driver, so I barely ever watch TV. I'm always on my phone because I'm in my 18-wheeler. So now I've been broke down for 5 days. So I've been able to watch real television. There is nothing on the news about Nolan Wells, gang. This is all on YouTube, gang. All of this is on social media. They trying not to let this surface. Why? Why?
Don't you
This
got
needs to be all over
mobs
national
on there?
television. Somebody said, watch, they will come up saying that they lost the throat. I said, and you can't lose. You lose that man throat, it's going. Well, you lose that man throat. You lose that man throat, boy. You know what these people gonna do? See, they know they in trouble. They know they're in trouble. Now, Miss Liz, I love Miss Liz. Miss Liz, she pop her shit. She put boots on the ground. She's an attorney. It's hard not to go against what she says because you know she operates with the law, and I'm glad to have her a part of this channel. But when she said that we're not gonna get these boys in court, I can't agree with Miss Liz on that, gang. I just cannot. It is too much, like September Virgo said. It is too much evidence. And I've been following this case. I've been doing this case for about a month, and I've already memorized it. It's already resonated in my brain. Everything that they said. Tomorrow when I do go live, I'm so mad that my live was effing up. But the Most High said, you know what? You know, I thought I had turned the live off, but I'm able to come back on and pop my shit. So thank God for that. So at the end of the day, gang, when I put this shit up tomorrow with this map, when I show you this map, Band-Aid gang, tomorrow, gang, and how it is mapped out so perfectly on where they went, how they went, timestamp, date, with the house, how far the house is that they left from. See, what we need to find out, and I'm going to stand on this shit, bro. I don't care if nobody like me or not. I don't trust Javon. What you feel about Javon, gang? We gonna start talking about what me and you was talking about last night.
Javon?
Javon, that's what
I don't think that he probably knows something, but I don't think he's like the person I'm in question about. Honestly, is Tristan. I don't know how to explain it. I just got this feeling, even though Javon, because he just MIA now after he did the interview, and his whole thing was like, oh, he don't know why. He kept saying he didn't use these words, but basically his black side people, how they didn't accept him. It was it's something about Tristan. He MIA now, and he was talking about how this is a whole tight knit community. Like he was just all in cool with them, but it's only one photo of him and Nolan.
That part.
Yes, Javon knows him, but that don't mean nothing because Javon also knew at least one person of the people that Nolan, not the boat he rode in, but that he went, in the 3 to 4 boats, whatever, with Javon. He always said that because they older than him, he only knew like one of the people, and I don't know if that's Morgan because Morgan being younger, but he didn't know everybody. He knew like one person in there or something like that. But yeah, he just, I don't know. Like I said, he's not in none of the pictures, but yeah, he just.
So we got that. No pictures, but one picture, but this is supposed to be your best friend.
Yeah, with Nolan, but he not in the group. Like he made it seem like he was the whole group though, like he's
Right.
one. And I seen a photo when we was talking about last night because all about the doc and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what date was this? That's why I said June 23rd. I gotta
Look,
find
y'all, tell us about June 23rd. What's going on with June 23rd?
It's a photo. I gotta find the guy's video thing I saw it on. It's a whole bunch of dudes on there. Remember
Okay.
I told you Warren said they was on the island the week before the 4th. Remember I told you he said that in an interview.
Okay.
And my next question is, are we 100% sure though that Nolan was on the island on the 4th?
That just came out. Did y'all see that, everybody? There has been a video footage of, we don't know the exact date, but there is footage that just surfaced today, Band-Aid Gang. Everybody in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen it. We do got a picture of Nolan on the back of the boat riding. He looked like he got a beer in his hand, and he's with 3 other individuals. All of them got sunglasses on. All of them look the same. I don't know if we dealing with the Matrix. What was the motherfucker name in the Matrix? The goddamn dude that looked the same. That he was just trying.
You talking about when he in the middle of them, the 3 white dudes?
No, he wasn't in the middle. He actually, Nolan was on the far right with a beer. And it was, and they glanced at, put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen that. And they glanced at, thank you, somebody seen it, and they glanced at 2 girls on the front of the boat, but it was just real quick. One of them had like pink on. You could tell it was 2 girls. But Nolan was looking to the right, and he had like a silver can. I don't know if it was a Red Bull, but it was 3 other individuals. All of them looked like the guy, whatever his name was on Matrix, the man that came in there, you know, that was looking for Neo. That same dude, all of them got them same glasses on, looking like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I can't even tell if these people real. But another thing I want y'all to pay attention to, I was going to bring it to the surface because I don't miss a fucking beat when it comes to this. Now listen to this. There's a new picture that came out, right? You remember, did you see this picture? Where that it got Nolan standing next to him. They put it out. The lawyer put it out. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all tracking me. The lawyer just put out a picture with Morgan. Looked like Warren's brother, Warren, and Morgan. And Nolan was on the end and he had a phone in his hand. Put a 1 in the chat if that just surfaced. Did you see that? Did you see that, Lindsay?
I don't recall at the moment.
Okay, what up, my boss? I see you. Okay, check out, gang. What up, Chris? I see you. Okay, so look, on that picture, subliminally, I'm gonna bring that picture out. I don't know if I got it in my list. Let me see if I can do it on my vertical. It is a picture. Let me see if I got it in my library. On this picture, okay, here it is right here. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Look at this picture, gang. I probably can't blow it up. But if you pay attention to this picture, the lawyer had to put out the picture for him. Now, if you guys can blow it up, I can't because I'm not on my I can't blow it up because I'm just working this from my phone. But if you pay attention to the back, guess what's in the background, Lindsay? A black Lincoln. It's a black Lincoln in the back of this picture. I don't know what subliminal shit that they were trying to make, but when you look at the Lincoln look kind of small, don't look like a real Lincoln. Nolan looked way bigger than them. But the Lincoln that's why they manipulating shit. Look how big Nolan looks compared to them, Jane. But when you look at the Lincoln in the back, it looked extra small. But there's also a black car in the back of them. Now pay attention. It's a black car. I can't tell if it's a convertible. I don't see no seats in it. but it's black. And I'm just looking at the picture, and I'm like, is they trying to say to put the man in a hearse, or what y'all doing? What kind of what kind of statement you trying to make, dude? You punk ass lawyer. See, because people like me, I follow signs and symbols. Look at the car in the back, gang. It ain't got no seats. All black. Behind Nolan is an old school black Lincoln with suicide doors. What kind of statement you making, bro? What kind of statement is they making on that picture? I'm not stupid. I see straight through the bullshit. Y'all trying to say that's his funeral? You're going to put a picture, you're going to get this man this picture on his birthday with a black Lincoln behind him, and the Lincoln look extra small. It's the old school Bruce Lee Lincoln, Green Lantern Lincoln with the suicide doors. It looked kind of small though, so it looked like the picture Photoshop. That's why I say it was a statement. Y'all zoom in. Take the picture, squeeze it with your fingers, zoom in on that picture if y'all can, chat. You're going to see that Lincoln look small. And then behind him, it's a whole black car. I don't know what kind of black car it is. It ain't got no white seats. Look at the car behind him, y'all. It's all black. You don't see no windows. Is it a convertible? But this is what y'all gave him on his birthday, bro. This is what you gave him on their birthday. See, a lot of people don't see this shit. That's why I was able to see that wasn't Horn Island that they was at, that they was close to the house. Because I pay attention to everything, gang. These people are playing with us in our face. And everything that they do when they surfing on this internet, they looking and they pivoting off of what these CCs are saying so they can try to change their story. They watching. They watching everything that we do. And the ones that are that's coming with that power, that's hitting their ass, boy, they change it up. They change. Next thing you know, they change the lie. Same way, at first, when you hear the story, this is why I say Javon is suspect. His mama's suspect too. The lady said today, I wonder what type of job she got. Where's mama work at? Shouts out to the queen that said that today. She said, I wonder where that good boy mama work at, because at one point, she seemed like she was looking out for Warren. Like Warren, I don't know why Warren did that, why Warren said that. I was talking mostly to Wyatt. But the first story she came out with, it seemed like she was talking to Warren. And then a girl came out. She said a girl came out, Band-Aid Gang. Hit the like button if I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't got to live like this, bro. I got this whole fucking case right here in my head, bro.
You talking about the girl that came out and brought her the phone?
She said a girl came and brought the phone out, right?
Ava. I told you that.
But we don't know if that girl was Ava. See, because we don't know who house they was at, gang. Well, I keep telling everybody they never left the house. You got to go back and look at the live that I did, Band-Aid Gang.
Even if it wasn't Ava, but that's that one day we was talking about. That's why I told you, even if it's not Ava, yeah, the same girl who told them that the keys was on the Xbox.
That's what they said. It was a girl. We don't know who she is. I just call her a party girl. It was a whole bunch of girls. It was a whole bunch of girls but think about it. Look at how her story changed. Notice her story changed when I went live. That's how I know they watching. Because remember when I came out and I said that Warren, remember when I came out and said every time it seemed like every time I go live and I pop some shit, they change the story. They switch it. So it's like first she told the story about, she said the girl came out and gave him the phone. But then when she told the story again recently with the change up of her picture, she said she was doing most of the talking to Wyatt. And then she said, I ain't really even talked to Warren. But the way she described the story at first was like she was doing more talking to Warren. But then she didn't even mention on this new one that a girl brought brought her out a phone.
And no, I think they said the girl went to get the phone.
Right.
What it was.
Right. But when Warren said, do y'all notice that when Warren said that he was not at the house, she came back and changed it up a little bit and said, didn't even see Warren. But at first she was talking when she did the first interview, like she was talking to Warren dead ass. Then it changed. Warren told the whole story about the door getting kicked in and he seen mom. And he didn't know mom. Then the guy grabbed him and grabbed him by the, remember he said the guy grabbed him and said, hey man, they tripping, man. They just frustrated. They want to know where Nolan is and all of that. But he said he wasn't there though. That's why I keep saying, gang. I keep saying, bruh, Javon is suspect. Why is Javon suspect? Okay. When I show y'all this map tomorrow on where the house is, how far it is, it ain't up in that gap way. I can't show it to y'all now because I'm going to go live tomorrow and show it to you. We got to wonder, think about this, gang. Javon, when Warren tells a story, I'm going to show y'all this other shit because I track everything. There's some more words that he fucked up today and said, and I caught it. He said Nolan didn't have any pictures of Horn Island in his phone. Warren slipped up and said that. Put a 1 in the chat.
What?
I caught it today. You know, I don't miss a beat, gang. I don't miss a beat. I be dissecting these people like science class, gang. You know how you go and dissect the goddamn frog in science? Boy, I be all up in they shit. Trolling like a motherfucker. The man said today, and I caught it. He said, because one of the last videos they did, I never really watched it all the way to the end because it had so many clues in it. I was busting their ass. So I listened to it more. And I caught him say that today. I said, damn, this motherfucker said that. He said Nolan didn't have no pictures in his phone. How you know that, gang?
Is that on the single interview or the 3-person interview?
It's on the, I'm gonna tell you, it's on the interview. It's on the interview
with the lawyer.
But I think the lawyer left.
Yeah, that's when a lot of shit came out.
Yeah, when the lawyer left, that's when he said that Nolan didn't have nothing, no pictures in his phone. How you know that, gang? Because you was in the phone.
So
you gotta remember, he said, listen, here's another thing that he said where he fucked up. He told us a story about his boat being tied on being on the back of his truck. But on the video, he says that it's a point that he speaks on it to where after they went to where they was and parked the boats and all of that, he hopped in a car. He said he got in a car with somebody. He didn't say he got in his truck and all of that. He said he got in a car. Somebody picked him up and he got in a car. I'm going to play that shit. So if you got in a car, where your truck at? And then when you listen to the whole way he tell the story, gang, when he tell the story, now one time did this fool say that he stopped at the pier to give Javon his phone. What time did he give Javon his phone? When did he give Javon his phone? Why in his conversation, it ain't a time that he had done said Javon came back and got his phone. Only thing that we get him saying about Javon is, I called Javon to ask for Nolan's mama phone. But we want to know when, because y'all trying to clean y'all shit up. Y'all want to cross your T's and dot your I's, gang. You want to tell everything. When did Javon and what time did Javon come back and get his phone? And if Javon came back to come get his phone, we need to know what time it was, because Nolan mama was calling at 8, and you saw that phone ringing. That's why you called to check his mama temperature. So you know why you just didn't get a phone to his partner. Why you just didn't get the phone to Javon in and say, hey, get us to Nolan? Because you probably see him before I do. Why you didn't get a phone to Nolan? And then Javon mama calls him and says, have you seen Nolan? And he like, nah. He ain't had no conversation to his mama saying that I just came to go get my phone from Warren them. And I, you know what I'm saying? They mentioned it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen, I just came from out there to pick up my phone with Warren them. Where that conversation at, gang?
She called her other son and asked if he seen Nolan.
No,
Javon.
she said I called Javon.
Jalen.
With Jalen. She said she called Javon and Jalen, I think. But
Javon
regardless,
was with her. Javon, the story I heard, because remember,
okay, I might be
Javon
wrong.
said that he rode back with his parents and friends. That's what he said. Well, or with parents and friends. I don't know if it was his mom or not. And allegedly, Javon was waiting at the dock. Now, what time that was, I don't know, but to get his phone. Because remember, whatever they was talking about, people meeting him at the dock to get their phone, that's when Javon supposedly had got his phone back.
But when was he supposed to get his phone back, gang?
He was waiting.
When?
But I don't know at that time. I don't know what the time was. I had to go back and find the thing. I'm saying they said they had already said this. This is my thing. I don't think Javon is that much of a suspect. The problem with all of them,
suspect, gang.
The problem with all of them, first of all, is they was drinking and doing drugs, most of them. So their stuff was probably all here, and there anyway. The only people shit that's not making sense is them other people's. What you call it? Who knows? Could be scared, all type of stuff. They still, as some people say, people still gotta live there. Something I'm about to say about Warren that somebody brought to my attention on something else. So as Warren's telling his story, you know how he always talking about people like die at Horn Island or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, he know people that have died at Horn Island. He said that in the interview. I don't know if it was the first one or all three. According to something, I gotta find the video I was watching. Because that being brought up, it hasn't been no death, no drownings at Horn Island in at least 6 years. So people was like, who the hell he talking about then? Who he know that died at Horn Island?
I'm like Neo Knight said, gang. Nobody gets a pass, gang. And the reason why I say that, this another thing that don't make no sense. You say you don't know all these guys. Javon say he don't know them, he don't fuck with them, he don't fuck with the other side, or whatever the case may be. He ends up, it's a fight between one of his homeboys. Now it sounds like it's a fight between one of Nolan homeboys, because he said he went to go check on his homeboy, and Trayston. So now he on the boat. Now listen, y'all. Javon is on the boat pushing Trayston back. They asked Javon, who voice was that saying, give me my phone? Trayston say, well, it sound like one of my homeboys, but, and he used the word but, he said, because the voice was too clear and way over there to be Nolan. But it sound like one of my friends. First of all, when you been cool with Trayston? We ain't never seen you in a picture with Trayston. That's your friend now. But you went to go check on your other friend. So you telling me if Nolan two friends is fighting, where the fuck is Nolan at, gang? All this going on, y'all the two really in them fake pictures, the only two melanated motherfuckers on the island, three motherfuckers that's melanated. Both of them your best buddies. Why you ain't say that you say, what was your conversation, Javon, when you saw Nolan? Did you say, what's up, homie? What up? We dapped up, we hugged, and You know what I'm saying? He was kicking it with this little female. You know what I'm saying? Where that story at, gang? That's what we looking for. Where's the story? Because we know how people talk. We know how people talk when you trying to get out of some shit. When you ain't hiding nothing. That's my best fucking friend. And they asked him, did you see Nolan on the island? He say, yeah, I saw Nolan. What? That's all you did was you just saw your homeboy? You ain't gonna rake your homeboy up? You ain't gonna hit your homeboy up and ask him what's up? You ain't see the broad that he was with? You ain't be like, what you finna do when you leave out of here, bro? We finna go to this party. You coming to the party? Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that, Rambo. Ain't none of that, Diamond Gang. We know better. So all that boy had to say is, they said, did you see Nolan? Yeah, I saw Nolan on the island. That's it. That's your partner. And then you breaking up his other so-called best friend. You all in his face, pushing him back, saying that them grown-ups that was on the boat, they was trying to get him up out of there. So it was grown-ups on the boat that was trying to get him up out of there. So I thought he came on the boat on the Mac Daddy with his uncle. So what other grown people that was on the boat?
And the lady. That's what he said.
Right, it may have been a lady, but it showed she was grown. So I thought, so it's some other people on the boat.
His uncle.
Right. The uncle
was trying to get him on the boat. And Rambo, I don't know your comment about they killed him and somebody being stupid. I never said that they didn't kill him, and if I didn't believe, that's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying Javon didn't see anything either. They all obviously seen something, because for him to say he didn't deserve that.
I believe that when that money came out when Bart Daddy said he had 50,000, he was basically subliminally saying, I got 50,000 shut up money. That boy know more than what he's saying he know to be my best friend.
I said that.
Yep, I know. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just getting the message across to the gang, to the chat.
Everybody know more than what they saying. I just don't think he's like. I already told you what I think, and what is part of what Rambo put the whole sacrifice thing. This is something that happened prior to the 4th, and they intentionally took him there on the 4th based on some other shit that happened. Remember what I told you about the money and what we was talking about last night? And him living the living situation.
Let's talk about that. Let me say this last piece. Let's talk about that before we go into that, because we had a conversation, me and her, y'all, and it got kind of deep. We got offline and we talked for a little minute, because it's still alleged what we finna say, but it's just some shit that I heard. Okay, we just want to put that out there too. So, but this is one another thing, gang. I want to say this. Nolan had on a long sleeve when we saw him get off that boat, right? A long sleeve shirt. So where's his shirt at? Where's his shirt at? We want to know where his shirt at. Since he wasn't fully clothed, who got his shirt, gang? Band-Aid gang, who got the man's shirt? Ain't nobody gave the man's shirt up. He had a long sleeve on. So that makes it even extra bad. That nigga had a long sleeve. It ain't just like a short sleeve. No, that shit was a long sleeve. What a nigga long sleeve shirt at, gang? Where's flip-flops? Where's flip-flops at? Was he sitting in the water with the girl? Because he said he was mogling and all. Where's flip-flops at, bro? Did he have his flip-flops in the back of his short pants? Where's flip-flops at, gang? We need some flip-flops, and we need some flip-flops, ain't that? We need some flip-flops, and we need a long sleeve shirt. Where that at, gang? Because I'm pretty sure if he was on the end of the boat, cradling a girl, he was sitting in the water just like the rest of them goddamn lizards sitting up in that motherfucking water. So where's his shirt at, gang? Where's flip-flops? That's what we trying to find out. And when Javon came and got that phone, and you up there with Javon up there, it's not like Nolan to just leave his phone. Ain't nobody on all night. But you left your phone, bro. What you telling the story for, bro? Make you telling the story, but you left your phone though, bro. What would it make sense? When you just sit your phone down like that, bro? How you go without your phone?
I told you, I think they pulled off. On another video you was talking about, I think they pulled off too quick with people's phones because people ain't just leaving their fucking phones. They left in an emergency, whatever that emergency was.
One of the guys said, if y'all see what happened, if I was y'all, Morgan said he talked to a dude, said, man, after that, man, if I was y'all, I'd get out of here. If I was y'all, like, what happened, gang? What happened to make the dude say, man, if I was y'all, I'd get up out of here for y'all get hurt? What happened? Because that's what Morgan said. Morgan said, somebody said, hey, man, so somebody seen something. And they said, bro, if y'all don't get up out of here, man, you gonna get hurt. So they just pick up Nolan body and okay. So it's a fight that went on, gang. Why these dudes ain't telling? Stop falling for these pictures that they giving you too, gang. Now we have proven today, which is a game changer. If I drop this right here, we already showed y'all. Then then we gonna talk. What's going on, Dwayne? I see you. Why would Javon mom tamper with the phone? We ain't say his mama tampered with the phone. Some of you are saying anything. When did we say Javon mama tampered with the phone, gang? See, you got to get off that dope, man. You just can't come over halfway here. You can't come over here with one ear, bro. Stop disrespecting my chat, bro. People over here got be on this shit for real, gang. No disrespect. Thank you for coming. Double tap to you just can't come in here and say that we did you just how rumors get started, bro. You starting a rumor, bro. That's how rumors get started. The man just came over here and started a rumor, Band-Aid gang. Came right up in here and said that we said that Javon mama was in the phone. What you just came from somebody else's chat? And that was the end of their conversation, bro, because we ain't even said that. Dang, man. No disrespect. But I'm just saying, though. The man said it right here, y'all. He just started a rumor, bro. That's how rumors get started. Why would Javon? Listen, y'all. Listen what he said.
They said somebody in the chat said that. That's why they wrote that.
Yeah, look. Soul Child came up here and got the name Soul Child. Now, Soul Child came here and talked about why would Javon mama tamper with the phone?
Soul Child said they're responding to somebody saying that in the chat.
Well,
that's why they put
that. Then. He need to act their name. I ain't mean to drag you like that, Soul Child, man. My bad. She just saved you, man. Soul Child said, not you. Someone in the chat. My bad, Soul Child. My bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I get carried away when it comes to this Nolan Wells, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just passionate about it. I just see all of the bullshit. We just solved the case. Because for the people that's in here, let me show you how we broke the case, y'all. You mad at me? Is you mad at me, Lindsay?
For what?
Okay.
No.
Because people get mad at me, man. You know, I don't be meaning no harm. So everybody, they tried to do us all type of ways, right? And I can't make this shit up. We got 280. Thank God for that. Okay. So what they did was, let me try to put this in the overlay. Oh, watch this. Let me try to. Because I'm doing this from my phone now because my other shit was acting funny. So let me go here and show y'all this. So what they did was, I want y'all to go back. Dang. I want everybody to go back. I got to let them know, Lindsay, before we get into this content to what we was talking about. It's going to be, you know, but on this thumbnail, if you pay attention to my thumbnail, everybody, people that just got into the live stream, go back to Officer Tatum's video or any video that you guys see. It shows them on the boat. So when you start paying attention to the boat, what I did today is I actually had a clear picture And I was able to trying to get it so you guys can see. Is that the overlay, baby? Or is that the back? Okay, that's backdrop. Okay. Put it over here in my overlay. I was able to bear with me, y'all, because this is all I can show you like this. I got it now. Okay, y'all. So the new people that just came into the chat, this is the breaking news. Band-Aid Gang, we were able to find this. So when you see the people when they're making the CTO phone call, I want you guys to start paying attention to the background of the picture. So in the back of that picture, when they're actually making the CTO call, they're not on Horn Island. And you'll be able to identify that when you go look at the old footage that you guys are seeing surface on YouTube. If you want to see it up close, go back to the beginning of my live. I played it because I had internet problems, so I ended up having to go on my phone. So you can go back and look that we see a whole town. You see a building back there and everything. So what we did was we asked ChatGPT to make the picture clear, and that's what we got back there. We got a house, a big boat, and all that land you're going to see just nothing but houses and a community back there. I don't know why they made that dumb mistake. I don't know why people like us on YouTube and TikTok took so long to figure it out. But I thank God today I was able to focus and zoom in. I said, wait a minute, man, them niggas ain't on no damn island. That ain't Horn Island out there. I'm seeing a house back there. I'm seeing, wait a minute. So they never was on the island when they made the CTO call. So this is breaking news, y'all. So I'm going to bring the actual footage out on the short on YouTube, and I'm going to upload a video for TikTok so we can get this into the algorithms, because this is like breaking news. So let me drop this in. So let me tell you what me and Lindsay was talking about. You want to start, Lindsay? Can you hear me, Lindsay?
Yeah, I was sending a message to somebody in the chat. Remember when I said something before I get into that, how I was having a I was in somebody else's thing, but I was responding to a comment somebody put about how the stuff was at Jack's house, the keys and the phone, and how I was like, the phone wasn't at Jack's house, but then, and I told you that person mentioned about the ritual and some other stuff.
Okay,
how it happened.
Let's kick in.
They're in the person is in your chat. It's the September Virgo 11 lady.
Yeah, that's one of my generals.
No, I'm saying that's who made the comment. That's where I got that from. Remember I was telling you this, okay. So that's why I was texting right now. She might be able to get some insight, I don't know, into what we were talking about last night.
Oh yes.
This is alleged, as he already stayed out there. I seen this somewhere as well. So in the beginning, when all this first happened, and to each their own, as far as what you practice, what you believe in. I don't practice this stuff, but I have been listening to certain mediums, whatever you call them, and their input on stuff. And as I said, some stuff has come to light, some things have not come to light, and some things came to light right away. Allegedly, and one of the boys said something about this in the interview. I don't know if it was Tracy or not, but it was something put out there indicating that Nolan didn't live with his mama or something like that.
I heard.
And supposedly, so basically during this time, Nolan wasn't even living at home. His mom had cut him off, but he was like in the process of trying to fix it before he passed away. But basically, he was living with Warren them, and Warren's family was supporting him financially and allegedly helped him get into the school he was in, which even though it was a community college. And there was, allegedly he had been sleeping with the stepmama. Now, mind you, this is true, he's staying with them. He's banging the wife. The husband finds out. So it's like, not only are we supporting you, but you're banging my wife. would that not cause a, and he basically owed them money. Also, allegedly, with all that, he supposedly was into it with Wyatt for some reason. He was trying to cut them off, basically, and they wasn't having it because one, he owed them money. They felt like, I can't remember what that word is. How some white people be like, oh, you get this one black person, you like the blind side thing. I guess when people try to say like some stuff like that or whatever, and that is allegedly part of how the whole ritual thing came into place. But what this is, the whole 4th of July shebang bang thing, and allegedly, so the whole thing with the Warren stepmom thing, Warren knew about this already before in the past. Him and I think him and somebody else already knew about this. They thought that it had ended, but I guess it was still going on, and he wasn't too happy about that.
So Seymour, so we talking about Katie. That's probably who Katie really is, the mama.
No, Katie. Well, that's wait. That's another thing. If you talking about?
I'm talking about if he was
the mama I'm talking about is the judge.
The judge?
Yeah, the one I'm talking about is the judge, supposedly. But I don't know if he was with the mom. Because remember, I told you unless Katie was the mama, and I said that one day because you was like, I don't think Katie exists, and so I don't know about that part of it. But I know about the judge person. Well, not know, but that's what I was on. But I did throw that out there to you. So I don't know if he was doing both of the mamas or not. I don't know that part, but yeah.
And put a one in the chat if anybody heard this rumor, because when this was brought to me, it was brought to me around when this first kicked off. So this is not something that some people are scared to say it, but when she spoke of it, I heard the same thing. September Virgo heard these same, this is just, we're not trying to start rumors. We're just saying it's out there. Some people know and some people don't. But it would make sense why, like we had the lady that we played the other day on the platform, and she dropped a gem. She was like, either Nolan seen something that he was not supposed to see, or they seen something that they wasn't supposed to see in Nolan's phone. And it set it off. Especially if you find out somebody banging your mama, one of your friends banging your boy, you're going to be madder than 10 people. So, and then Lindsay saying that she heard that basically they thought it was, it was over. So they must have been knowing it was going on.
They would meet at a hotel room, supposedly.
Say what now? You got a hotel room? We didn't hear about the hotel room, gang. It was a hotel room?
Supposedly that's where they would meet at to do it. They didn't do it in the house. That would
wow.
I don't think they was that stupid. And who is it? Evelyn Richard 1602. I know that, or we know that part.
Yeah.
About Warren's real mama named Katie.
Yep. And Evelyn, Evelyn, just so you know, we on top of the game like a scoreboard. But did you know this? Put a one in the chat. Did you know Morgan and Warren are brothers? We know for a fact. We know for a fact, gang. What's Warren's other brother name? The young one that knows the jujitsu. What's his name? Start with a C or something. What's his name?
You said Carter. I don't know.
Carter. Okay, so somebody knows. So Carter is the other brother. So this is where this whole family. That's why I wouldn't put nothing past the mama, right? Because I'm trying to still figure out. You got Morgan Seymour, and her middle. Okay, so the name is Katie Hudson Seymour. Morgan got the Seymour part of the last name, Morgan Seymour, and then Warren got the Hudson part of the name. I said that, what's going on, guys? So who is Carter? So which one of daddy is Carter? Carter is a Hudson. So Carter a Hudson, right?
You said Carter was Seymour. Oh, wait.
No, Morgan is a Seymour. So he got
Yeah,
the tail
Carter
end of a
Hudson.
last name. And one of them, so how did they get her middle name, gang? Do she got a middle name? Because her name is Katie Hudson Seymour.
Hudson could be her, because she remarried. Hudson, okay, so I'm trying to think how to put this. So Warren's them stepdaddy is the judge's, Warren's them daddy is the judge's husband. Because the judge is the
So the
stepmama.
Warren, now listen, y'all, just because we cooking. So Warren daddy, the real daddy, is the judge's husband.
Yes.
And he's a doctor. What is he?
Whatever, in the medical field. Yeah.
Yeah, he a doctor. He is able to prescribe medicine to young kids when they they was addicts and all that type of shit. So then you got the
biological
stepdaddy.
mama.
What does the stepdaddy do?
I don't know, but that's where Seymour comes in at, I guess.
Right, and that's
the mama didn't
Seymour,
drop
that's the mama. But he was over. But this is the thing. He woke up at the house to his stepdaddy. Remember that game?
Allegedly.
Well, that's what he said. Yeah, allegedly. He said he was on the couch, knowing he had got up at 4 o'clock in the morning sometime with goddamn it, Tristan, and they went down there to the island, and because that island got an infirmary too. Did I mention that?
So you think they really did that?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, I think they did it later at night. I think once they went and filed the report, so I think right after they called the Coast Guard, they said they called the Coast Guard, is when they went down there and got rid of the body. But here's the thing that don't nobody know. Some people know. Horn Island was a biological chemical place where they used to test biological weapons and test insects and shit like that. Do your research. I was gonna play that tonight. So Horn Island also got some kind of like shipwreck, some expensive shit, pottery, all up under the ground. So mind you, it also had an infirmary. It had a place where you can burn shit up. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. I got the video footage, gang. I got a lot of shit I was gonna show tonight, and I'm sorry, Band-Aid gang, but that just give me time to show tomorrow. So look, y'all, I can't make this shit up. They was doing biological chemical warfare. So they was like they was testing insects, certain different type of shit with insects, animals and stuff like that. Was a testing ground. So people were probably getting radiation and all type of shit on the homeland back over there, but it was in the 1940s. So which indicates that Horn Island has an underground tunnel somewhere. And it also used to have a White House that used to sit on top of it too. Horn Island used to have a what they call it, a lighthouse on it, but it didn't look like the regular pole lighthouses with the light spin. It looked like an actual house. It was more of a block house shaped look.
It was part of the Underground Railroad.
But it actually has, so we know it has satellites because of the type. It was government. So satellites. Then it was also last year for sale for $25 million, like 100 acres, something like that, for $25 million. It was for sale. So that was last year. So we don't know who got it this year or who bought it and bought some of the land and split the land. Now they say Bart's parents owns a little partial of the island. But we don't know. UNCA Coven Cult. So what we talking about? What's UNCA Coven Cult? Now we know, gang.
Unc. She calling you Unc, like uncle.
Oh, okay, Unc. Okay, so what we talking about, Unc? covering cold. Oh, absolutely. But here's the thing: it's bigger than that. When you go do your research, I brought a lot of things to the forefront. On my channel, if you knew, I recommend you go back and check everything. The major cover up to this whole Nolan Wells investigation that they're really trying to hide is the Knights of Columbus. The Knights of Columbus, go watch some of my videos. Those are the people that they're trying to hide, which the mayor is a part of the Knights of Columbus, which again, they have multiple charges for embezzlement, insurance fraud, and multiple sex crimes with young boys. The Knights of Columbus. And the Knights of Columbus also have a chapel right in the center of Ocean Springs. The mayor is a third-degree Knights of Columbus. They got a lot of crimes, and they was also they also was, I can't make this up, I'm telling you the truth. And also, Officer Tatum has been affiliated with the Knights of Columbus. I brought that paperwork out on my page as well. Not only did the Knights of Columbus, so today I did my research on the governor and that police officer. His name is John Led. I want to say it right. If I'm Ledwood, the officer that took the case at first, his name is John Led something. Okay. I would have it if I got it all lined up on my timeline on my laptop, but I don't have I'm on my phone, so I don't have those type of perks on here. So, but I did my research on him as well. He is a junior. So there is a senior, which is connected to, that's new breaking news too, Lindsay. The senior is connected to the Knights of Columbus, not the officer. The one that we've been seeing on the news that took it first, that officer, him. But his dad is connected to the Knights of Columbus. Daddy is a millionaire. His daddy made money off of he made $15 million off of something his daddy did. So he's buku rich. And then come to find out today that I did my research and I typed in the mayor of Ocean Springs connected to Tate Reeves, which is the governor of Mississippi. They are connected. There's a guy that the governor said to get approved by the Knights of Columbus, but it's not saying that the governor of Mississippi is a Knights of Columbus. But it was funny that how he sent someone to get approval, because to become a Knights of Columbus, to become a high rank, you got to be approved by the Knights of Columbus. They say the presidents, you got to get to tilt the hat to even get into office and become a high rank. And that was with the Knights of Columbus. So this whole thing is a cover up of the Knights of Columbus and the crimes that have been committed by that group of people. So then I'm gonna say allegedly, but we've been bringing that to the forefront. We've been pushing that, and that's what this big cover up. And we also know about the Dixie Mafia, which is out of there. Also, the Ku Klux Klan. That's what's running that whole Gulf. That whole Gulf is a lot of dirty money in that Gulf. And then also one of the chiefs of the Knights of Columbus, his last name is Gonzalez. He's a Spaniard. So also it's a lot of Spanish people in connection with the Knights of Columbus, which probably falls back while the judge was probably getting a phone call from, that person in California was a Hispanic that was calling, threatening the government. We don't know where that came from. They were probably like, bitch, if you tell what's going on, then you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a big ring of people, and that Gulf is definitely being monitored by satellites. We don't know if the satellites are bad and good. Because I was watching Tisa Tales, and she was just gun-ho, like, oh, we're going to get the towers. We're going to get this from the towers. And, ooh, the mama is subpoenaing everything. The Sertos phone calls. The mother is going ham. I'm like, yeah, I'm saluting. I'm like, yes, please. But at the same time, gang, These people got a lot of motherfucking power, bro. They got a lot of power. You said that there is a infirmary on the island where they can burn bodies. You are really dumb. Well, go do your research, gang. You call me dumb again, bro. I'm not gonna come up on here and tell you if you ain't seen the video, bro. You gonna say I'm dumb, bro? Don't do that. Don't disrespect my chat, man. You came over here cool. I thought you was a part of the game, bro. I don't live on that type of time, bro.
That person been saying crazy stuff.
Bro, I will shoot you to the moon. I've been thinking you was a good person, bro. I don't come over. Everything is alleged in the first place, bro. I have to live by it. But anything that I'm gonna talk about, bro, I'm gonna put it on the line, bro. Why you think people come rock with me soon as I go on? Because I'm bringing information that a lot of people ain't. Man, they gotta catch up with us, gang. I just brought you the picture in the background. Now, next time you go look at that picture, when they doing that Serto call, I want you to go look at the land back there and look at all them houses back there. That's what you need to look at. Now you're saying I'm dumb. Am I dumb for that too? Go zoom in, take your phone, squeeze it, and zoom in, and go look. I ain't call you dumb. Don't disrespect my chat, gang.
That's what what your mods are for. They just responding crazy shit. They say, well, you won't do jack. Like, what are your mods for? Don't you got one or something?
My mods know what to do. Let me see if I got any here. Neo, knock his drawers off.
Well, because he or she, whatever, been in here doing that the whole time they been in here.
He say, bro, I'm completely down with you till you start up talking about the KKK.
That's not the same person.
I know. I'm what the person is saying is the same as the. You are being extremely disrespectful when talking about the Knights. See, anything that got to do with a night, gang, I don't even. You know what I'm talking about, gang. Only thing that I deal with that's night is outside, gang. When the motherfuckers start talking about they a night, bro, like what do you think black people look at a night is, bro? When we hear nights, bro, what do you think we hear? I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm just keeping it. All I'm saying to you, gang, and I'm not. This is not fake information that I'm giving you.
At Boar,
Chris, I can't make this shit up. Am I lying? Am I lying, Lindsay? Did I not expose all the crimes that the Knights of Columbus have had? Sexual crimes. Over 100 boys was molested by the Knights of Columbus, and they settled out for $5 million.
Neo Knight 14215. I'm about to message you.
I'm not lying to you, Chris. I don't live on that type of time, bro. This shit is critical, bro. We can't sit up in here and be putting out false information. I'm putting it. It's not more. It's more than one crime, bro. Of the Knights of Columbus. Look at the embezzlements, insurance fraud. I just played a man yesterday on my live that was finessed by them. Insurance fraud, bro. So be mad at me all you want. I'm just putting shit out there, gang. This is a major cover-up. I jumped in my helicopter. I jumped in the We Beat You helicopter. I went all over. If you watch my lives, I flew all over goddamn Ocean Springs and went straight down to the Knights of Columbus Temple, gang. I can't make this shit up. That's why people rock with me, bro. I'm showing them this shit. That's not I'm just talking because I got lips. I'm over here. I'm not talking because I got lips, gang. I'm over here showing people this shit. Unfortunately, I don't know what these motherfuckers doing on my YouTube channel, but they disrespected it. So what they did was they tried to shut my live down, gang. My laptop was acting funny. Otherwise, I'd be showing you all this shit right now. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll see. I'm not gonna let nobody make me, and I'm definitely not gonna let nobody break me, gang. I might bend, but I don't break. Now I'll bend, but I ain't gonna break. I promise that. I ain't living on that type of time. See, somebody said, yep, Google said you're right. Sound of Music. I'm telling you, gang, right here. There it is. I ain't got to live like this, gang. I'm not trying to put out no false information, because then they can come back and what? Have me on the list. Take my channel. I'm not doing that, gang. I'm telling you. Somebody, he said, I bet you I don't swim. Well, I do swim. Like a fish. My kids swim. My mama know how to swim. My girl know how to swim. All of my kids know how to swim. Yeah, I know how to swim. Man, come on, man. I was raised in California, man. What is you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. Some of you white people act like black people can't swim. And that's a more disrespect. That's more disrespect. Like it's not racism is something that's taught. That's what you coming in here with, bro. I'm just keeping it a bean. Y'all be the first ones to say the stupid shit, but then hide behind a mask. We ain't hiding when we see one thing about a black person, gang. We gonna call you white or do this. We gonna do it with no mask on, gang. We ain't gonna have no mask on. We ain't gonna hide behind avatars. We gonna tell you straight to your face, like a man or like a woman, if the woman gonna call you out. But see, the white people, y'all do that shit and hide in the cut. Put on a mask and call yourself. What is a clue and what is a cluck? I said, damn. What you mad at me for? We call you out. We gonna call you out with no mask on. Y'all do all that. Yeah, and then when we get on your ass, then when we get on your ass, it's a problem. Keep that same energy. We ain't gotta hide, gang. We ain't gotta hide. See, y'all started the Monopoly game with $15, gang. We started with $2 on the Monopoly board. And look what we have done. See, you mad though. Y'all had $15 on the Monopoly game. We started with $2 and still came up, and you mad. And so it's just the truth, gang. Now, when these boys get their draws dropped and we seen everything, then y'all, what y'all gonna say then, gang? What y'all say when the boy had the KKK? When the boy just when Austin had all that stuff going that they hid, all that stuff that Austin did. Y'all, oh, they're great kids, but all of that shit came out. All that shit came out with Austin. YouTube was quiet then. You could hear crickets. Motherfucker wasn't in your chat or nothing. Stop playing with us. That's all we doing, gang. We bringing you information. We praying to the Most High. We praying that this young man get justice. And that's a fair exchange. Ain't never been no robbery. What was you motherfuckers at when we was over there fighting for what's her name? Amy. When we was what was y'all at? I got it. Hold on. What was y'all at? Did y'all have that energy when we was fighting for the girl in Minneapolis and the guy in Minneapolis? Where y'all was at? When we tracked their ass and bust that case up too. How the police did that man. Alex, what was his name? Alex Good? Alex Preddy. What about when we was fighting for Alex Preddy? That didn't have nothing to do with no skin color. What was y'all at then? Then y'all was going for ICE. Then y'all went with ICE then. With Alex Preddy. We fought for Alex Preddy. Bust that case down the middle. I'm the one put it in slow motion. Saw when they pulled the gun out and popped him and everything. Go look at my shit. I was the first one came out there with that shit in slow motion. What about when we was fighting for Alex Preddy? And the white girl that got shot by the police. So it's still a black thing when we put boots on the ground? Come on, cut the crap, man. Y'all act like we up here just fighting for black people. Right is right and wrong is wrong, bro. What about when we was fighting for them two pale people? From them two white people? Tell me. Because I believe go look at my channel. Multiple videos down there. 20,000, 15,000 views. Fighting for Alex Preddy. And how them police killed that girl like that. They ain't have nothing to do with no goddamn color, gang. That didn't have nothing to do with color. So don't come on my channel disrespecting my chat. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, because we'll get you up out of here. I knock the rubber out the elastic on your drawers. You ain't got to come around here. We don't want you here. We don't need you here. We still gonna run up the numbers. We ain't new to it. We true to it. This ain't my first rodeo on YouTube. This ain't the first time I've been monetized. You better get your ass up out of here, gang. We rocking shows. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. But what you need to do, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to go back and go look at that video of that Cito call and look in the background and tell us why they lie like that. Tell them why they was on the Cito call already back up at the crib, back there with all them houses at the picture that I got back there. Yeah, the beach cruiser. Yeah, the one I've been asking you about. Yeah, that one. Tell us about that. Another piece that I break again. I keep breaking their ass on the internet. I know how to track. I track, gang. I'm not putting the KKK and the Knights of Columbus as the same people, gang. Those are two different entities. But I am saying the KKK is in the Gulf, Biloxi, all down here. My family from Mississippi, bro. I was supposed to be born in Mississippi. I just ended up being born in Chicago. I was made in Mississippi. My grandmama, my mama, all my family, my aunts and aunties, they from Mississippi, gang. You think I ain't seen segregation in Mississippi or seen some KKKs or seen some shit what's going on down there and don't hear rumors of what's going on all my life? I'm 51 years old, gang. We ain't new to it. I'm saying they got their shit down there. The Dixie Mafia got their shit down there. And the Knights of Columbus got their shit down there. Far as who is mingling with who, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Who mingling with who? But I know there's some major players, which is the mayor, the governor, and they all link into the Knights of Columbus, gang. And Brandon Tatum is linked to the Knights of Columbus, gang. And they using this boat club that they saying they all a part of this boat club. Come on, gang. Stop playing with us, bro. Insurance fraud. Embezzlement. But at the same time, look at all these sexual charges that the Knights of Columbus got, gang. Go look at it. Look at all the charges. Go look at all of them. It's even videos where people say they was conned and how they did the children and all of that type of shit. Go look at it, gang. That's all I'm saying. Go look at it. Playing with kids, gang. Boys. Funny how Nolan and all them boys love putting their arms around each other, ain't it? All up in the water, hugging, all boys all around each other. No girls. I can't make this shit up. I'm just telling you what I see, guys. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit look real funny. Man got his hand all between Nolan's leg. They want to hold their hand all behind Nolan's back. Mad at that girl. Mad at that girl. They all up in a whole bunch of boys in the hot tub. You can only be a boy and you can only be 18 to become a member of the Knights of Columbus. Did I mention that? Oh, I must have left that part out. But we'll talk about that later. All these little boys laying all these little men holding on. What's going on here, gang? Holding and touching and feel. All in the tub with their hand down by my ball sack. What's wrong with you, gang? What you got? What's your arm on me like that? Ain't not you in a hot tub with a bunch of men. What's going on, gang? No shade. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, what they got going on? What they got going on, gang? I'll wait. I'm just saying, this shit look funny to me. That shit look funny to me. All of them look like they got sugar in them. Or were they just watching him, plotting him out, waiting because they want to become a knight and you got to get a body, allegedly? They sure got him before he turned 19. They sure got him before he turned 19. Hit the like button. We beat you. We ain't got to live like this, gang. Now we know that this right here is something that is shaping this country right now. It is tearing a rift in between white and black people right now, let alone what's going on in office right now. All of these distractions and teaching hate. And it's not about hate. It's about a woman that lost a child. And none of us men can relate because we don't have a wound. We don't know what her body felt like from her bosom, her child that came out of there. What that felt like, gang. We don't know. But someone lost their child and they got every right in this world to investigate what happened to their child. And everybody watching in real time and see all this sketchy stuff that's going on and lies changing, we have the right to investigate. So this don't happen to someone else's child. That is fair because you know what? It could be your child. It could be your niece, your nephew, your auntie, your sister, your cousins and them. See, we don't feel shit until it hit close to home. We all think we expendable until that shit hit close to home. Can't imagine it, you know. But if I can fight for something that's right and God give me the energy and the eyes to see, and I know I wouldn't be wasting my time with this. I could be talking about a million other things. I wouldn't be wasting my time with this case if I felt like it was right. I wouldn't waste my time. I know that's real, sister. I wouldn't waste my time. So with me losing sleep, with me all the time, I go to sleep. My girl will tell you with my phone on, listening to Nolan Will all night until I fall asleep, until I wake up. I don't sleep. I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep, sometimes 5 at the most. Knowing deep down something is wrong and what happened with this young man. All these connections, it's not fair. It is not fair. And for some reason, God keep waking me up, giving me the eyes to see, giving me the ears to hear, giving me enough power to put my part in. This is one thing that I know for sure. Whether it is history or not, I want to be a part of it because you know what? It's so sad that we've come this far as a country and to get blasted back into the 1950s again. Why do we gotta feel like we going right back to the 1950s again? Black people, white people. But it's cool. We'll take it on the chin because I love it. You know why I love it? Because the most loving and beautifulest thing in this world to me is if my people put boots on the ground in justice for Nolan Wells, and it get to the point to where we got to march down to that White House, or we got to do what we got to do in the state of Mississippi, I'm going to be front line. I'm going to be front line. I die for it. And you know what? And it's crazy. I feel like I will die for that. Because I refuse to let my people continue to go through this. And if I got to go back to the 50s, and I got to go. But I'll be proud to know what I did it and why I did it. I don't know, but I do. I will miss work and protest for justice. Even if we don't get it, I want to be a part of that history and say that I was there. Even if they shot me back, I know I tried. But if they want to start throwing tear gas and kick this motherfucker off, you best believe I'm going to kick it off with them. We standing 10 toes down. We refuse to go out like that, and we refuse to let these people play in our face. Especially on this one. Now, y'all just got us with only reason y'all got us, let me tell you something, gang. The only reason you dirty, evil entity, reptilians, Pleiadians, tall whites, B-52-38 bombers, you motherfuckers got away with it with the Carmelo Anthony. It's because he did take somebody's life. And at some part, we knew that he was going to have to be held accountable. We didn't want him to get 30 years. If he would have did 5, that would have been because he took somebody's life. Fair exchange ain't never been no robbery. But we knew. I felt like a lot of people wanted him to walk. But I knew the man was going to get some time done. Took somebody's life. I knew he was going to get some time. See, we let that slide. But guess what? Nolan didn't hurt nobody. Nolan didn't take nobody's life. See, when they just gave us this, they didn't grant Mutual Mike. They didn't grant
a new trial.
Okay, they didn't grant Carmelo Anthony that appeal. Okay, we took it on the chin, right? We'll let you get that one. But do you think in a million years, gang, that y'all finna y'all better stall us out, Devo. But you better stall us out, Devo. Cause y'all ain't come on, gang. Nolan didn't hurt nobody. Nolan didn't hurt nobody. And you think that we gonna let y'all play in our face, bro? Y'all went down there and hung that little girl, let that ride. Then you went out there to Raleigh, North Carolina, and hung that man right outside the damn jail. We ain't play tit for tat with y'all. We letting y'all, how long you think we gonna let that shit ride, gang? Y'all see what them Haitians did? Them Haitians, the Haitians ran the biggest army up out. Come on, man. Who y'all think y'all playing with? We letting y'all ride. Because we don't want no smoke. But we get, you know what? We don't like to start no fires, but you know what? We'll put them motherfuckers out. Band-Aid game. You start a fire, we'll put that motherfucker out. And that's what it's looking like. Y'all done had this man throat. Y'all done took the man lungs. Y'all done hit his body. Did y'all see how did you go back? Because I watch everything. Why don't y'all go back and look at the video in real time when they pick the body up out the water? Go look at the man's feet, because I pay attention to everything. So you mean to tell me the only footage that you showed us was some men just picked the body up off the body bag? Where you get the body bag from, bro? When they picked up the body, gang, none of the men's boots were wet, like they had to get down in the water and pull him out of there and then put him in the bag. Did you pay attention to that? Did you pay attention to that? Did you pay attention to that? Ain't none of their boots was wet, and they dropped the bag, picked the bag up, set the whole scene up, right? All of a sudden, the day that they found Nolan Wells, the weather was bad, the drones went out of the sky. I said, damn. Diabolical. Turned him over on his stomach, upside down, just picked. I said, damn. Finessed the woman and sent the body to DC. That was the wrong thing to do. Sent them straight to Donald Trump. I said, damn. Then he bring Igor looking ass motherfucker down here to make threats. I said, damn. They sent Igor, Eddie Munster. They sent Eddie Munster down to come make threats. I said, damn, y'all, we've been on here for 3 hours, man. I sorry for all the difficulties. We gonna cook like we always cook. Let me get this picture from up here, y'all. I thank y'all for bearing with me when my audio was out. So I'm definitely gonna go vertical tomorrow. And definitely get this live also. I'll be off tomorrow. So I will get this back drop so everybody sees this so we can go. Y'all make sure y'all hype this video and get it out here, because tomorrow I'm going to reveal that these dudes, this picture you see in the back, was way off of Horn Island. They wasn't on Horn Island when they made the sea tow call, and we just exposed it. And y'all are here to see it. Go look at this live in the beginning. And watch them on the boat and go look at the background. Look where they at. Look where they at. You see a house. See all that shit. Them motherfuckers was so dumb and did not think that we would catch it. We probably would. I wonder how long would it have been if I didn't find this shit out today, gang, until somebody caught that. The motherfucking sea tow call was all the way back at the crib, back where the rich house was at. And we just showed you the boat had no water in it, too. We ain't do it. They did it. We just exposed it. Because that's what we do. Yes, ma'am. Lisa, go look at the beginning of this live. My audio was acting so bad because, see, they get to playing with my YouTube channel when I start dropping gems on. So I had to go back on my phone. But go look at the video from the beginning until you see where I'm showing y'all that background. And then when I chat GPT'd it and told it to make the picture clear, that's what you get. A house, yachts, and everything. Them boys wasn't even on Horn Island making a CETO call. They just got popped today by We Beat You. I'm gonna make it clear tomorrow on a short. I'm gonna put the short out. I don't even do TikTok, but I'm putting this one on TikTok. Hopefully that girl named Pink Panda will give me some propers. Because we just broke the code, gang. That's a major game changer, gang. These niggas was go back and now go look at the video that you see that that the same video y'all been seeing on YouTube where they show the boat. Look in the background. Look at all them white stuff all on down that side of it. Them houses, them yachts. We just exposed them, bro. Them niggas wasn't on Horn Island, gang. Them boys was all the way back. So them boys was all the way back faking a whole fucking phone call. So who can we trust? That part on the island. Also, look how some people get to live in luxury. Go figure. Right? I wonder how many other people have gone missing. Yes, dog. On secluded islands. Also, look at how some people get to live in luxury. Go figure. It's a cold world that we live in. But I'm going to stay in the bonds of moderation. They ain't never failed me yet. I stay in my lane. Maybe that's why I'm a truck driver. I stay in my motherfucking lane. So, you know, with that being said, I want to thank my guest. I love when Lindsay come up here. She be rocking the show with me. I love Lindsay energy, man. She's always welcome on my platform. And like she said, gang, we heard that rumors. We speaking alleged, but we did hear that. I heard that from my mom. I heard that from a couple people that it was, you know, that it wasn't always right at home for Nolan. That Nolan, who didn't have a struggle at some point of life. But nobody's perfect out here. But but at the end of the day, he's not here. We're not gonna talk about that, but at the same time, we're looking at the part. What if it was a situation with anything like that happening? We're only gonna know when we get that phone. When they open the phone, but the sad thing about it, they looked at them boys' phones and let them boys go what they should. What should I hate to say it like this. I can't make this up. I was talking to September Virgo. Let me say this before I get ready to go. Mike said I was talking to September Virgo on the phone, gang, and she said, when they came over the house and got Nolan phone and the keys, they should have. If I ain't gonna even lie, I don't care what people try to say, bro. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling you. What they should have did, gang, I ain't gonna even lie. Bruh, they should have went in that house. They should have took all them niggas' phones, bro. They should have went in there and handled them dudes, bro. They should have took them dudes' phone, no matter even if they had a chance to go to jail, bro. I would have went in there and took them dudes' phones. I would have took all their phones, bro. I would have straight finessed their ass for all their phones. And I would have gave all the phones back, though. I wanted to know what was in all them phones. I'd have went all through the house. I'd have went in their closets. I would have just did them all type of ways. Me and my guys and my relative missing too. Oh, we finna get all y'all phones. We gonna send them back. They should have came in there, got Nolan phone, and took their phones. That's what they should have did. And if they probably would have got them phones and found out what had happened. Yes, Nolan is an angel. The thought of God manifested in the flesh. And we here now. We here now, y'all. We here now. Sugar look like salt, don't it? Sugar look like salt, but we used to it, gang. We know melanated people. This what we work best. This what we work best, man. This what we work best, man. This what we work best. This what we pray best. This when we reach out to the ancestors. See, don't nobody pray that, you know, black people. Black people, we know how to pray. Boy, we know how to pray. Mama and them be praying for us. Grandmama and them be praying for us. We know how to pray. We praying people. We praying people. He said, can you imagine if the police, the government, and the FBI were run by the chosen one? Well, it's a lot to come behind that. That doesn't make them the chosen one, because you remember, the chosen of who? Because I know where I'm at. I know that the devil was given dominion of this place, so you can have everything on this motherfucker. Because you know what? I live in the spiritual world. I knew when I was born what I was born into, and I knew that I was born right into sin. So if you want to be the chosen, the FBI, the police, and all of that, and you consider that being chosen because you are the FBI and that you live this world on that type of time, and that you consider yourself chosen, you can have it. That's not chosen. Because if that's the king, then you know what? You don't know the book, do you? You don't know the book, do you? I don't serve a God. Don't talk that stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spirit from the everlasting past into the forevermore days to come. Let's try that. And then what you talking about, you know what a God is? Gold, oil, and diamonds, bro. That's your God. That's what that God that you over there worshiping. Gold, oil, and diamonds. As man unfolds, his truth will unfold, gang. You barking up the wrong tree. Don't come over here asking me if I worship your gold, oil, and diamonds. That's your God. What are you talking about? Man, don't come over here with that. I don't live off that type of science. We don't draw off that stuff. Don't try to come over here with that worship shit that you talk, because you know what? I know God. I told you what I am. A spirit from the everlasting past into the forevermore days to come. Death is just a new beginning. Just a new adventure. See, you gotta learn how to travel. But hey, y'all, we beat you. I'm C-Dub. Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn. And we beat you, gang. We beat you. I know where I come from. Know where I come from. Don't know where I'm going. But I just, you know what? I know I'm on the right path. I ain't out here hurting nobody. I ain't gotta hurt nobody. I'm blessed with a career. My children here, my mama's still living. My mama's strong. My mama healthy. I cherish those things, and I don't, and I'm not taking advantage of it, and I'm thankful for that. My people support me, even with my audio bad. You know, I got people that been supporting me for the last 3 years, and I'm thankful for everything that I've done. I'm thankful for this whole team. I'm thankful when the Most High give me these cases. I went down and dirty for Young Dolph. May Young Dolph rest in peace. We did our thing with the Young Dolph. And you see how the Most High still got Hernandez Govan. See, I'm telling you. Y'all see what's happening to that boy, Warren? Y'all see how he's losing all that weight? They don't go to jail. Look what happened to Hernandez Govan. Feds got him. He walked, thought everything was cool. He got. See how them ancestors got him? You see how them ancestors got Hernandez Govan? We prayed, we wanted justice for Young Dolph. Look what happened, gang. He didn't get sentenced and go to prison for the rest of it. He got time now getting beat up. You see how karma whooped Hernandez Govan's ass? There's no such thing as strange happenings, gang. It's universal law. What goes around comes around. That's guaranteed. Justice will catch you. Whether the court system do, the Most High will, one way or another. So how this turn out, we still win. We still win in the end. Because we going to watch all y'all shit crumble. We going to watch everything they got crumble, gang. And we going to take shit down with it because we not going. They think they finna play in our face. You got to be out your motherfucking mind. Not with this Nolan Wells. Not with this Nolan Wells. We just sat back too long. But see, we know what to distract. Give us something, Donald Trump. Give us something, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, let me tell you something. I left you alone. I left Epstein alone. And when I did that, you gave me my channel back. So I just do me a favor since y'all over there have been watching my channel. Trying to do me all type of ways, right? I know what you on. I know what you on. I got a lot of shit in my pocket too. I got that Sasha Riley in my pocket too. But I know what happened on them little islands and shit, what y'all be doing, what y'all was doing to the kids and all that shit. We know what's going on allegedly. Let's just say that. But I'm gonna just say this, gang. Yeah, we know you looking for the big distraction because we know that meteor. We know that big ass rock coming this way too, y'all. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on. Y'all better pay attention. It ain't the 3-eye atlas. It's another one coming. It's another one coming. It's one coming. It's supposed to be hidden in about 4-5 years. It's one coming, gang. It's something that's gonna be we can see pass right through our atmosphere, but they don't know if it's gonna hit. But this ain't gonna be like the 3-eye atlas. Like we couldn't really see it. This motherfucker we supposed to be able to see. So y'all better start paying attention. So here's the thing, though. I'm gonna tell you this: Trump he gotta give it to us. Cause see, Trump don't want to go to jail because Trump know when he get out of office, he going to jail. Trump know that shit. Why you think? Look, Trump, this is one or two things that's happening with this Nolan Wells, right? Either Trump is like this. Why you think he put all that shit in front of the White House building all this shit? Like, y'all notice he acting like he ain't leaving soon. That motherfucker think he ain't leaving. Like, bro, you finna leave in a couple. What you putting all this shit out in front of the goddamn White House for? Like you staying? See, he think he gonna stay. So what he gonna do to stay, gang? He gonna try to start martial law. So either they gonna kick this shit off. It's only two options. We gonna kick it off, and he gonna try to stay in the office. Or if he know he can't do that, before he go down for that Epstein shit, He'll take out that whole goddamn Gulf of Mississippi. So just give us the golf, gang. Give us every motherfucking crooked motherfucker down there in the golf, gang. And we'll let you go with the Epstein files. Even though we don't want to let you go with the Epstein files because what you did to the girls was wrong. But, bruh, he gonna give us something. He got to give us something, bro. He got to give us something, bro. Just give us that, gang. See, he in a rock and a hard place. He's like, damn, man, it's getting too close over there and fucking up over there in the Gulf. They fucking up my money out there in Mississippi and they fucking figuring out what's going on over there. I might when I get ready to get out of office, I already know they getting ready to come for me and lock my ass up. I'm already old. I ain't finna do no time. Before I do that, I need to goddamn just give up Mississippi and they'll distract and stop worrying about the Epstein files. And maybe I could just live the next 2 years before I drop dead. I said, damn. Hey, man, let me get out of here. Y'all, it's 2:30, man. We beat you, man. I just had to fall back, bounce back, man. Just keep this shit going. But tomorrow, y'all, we gonna come back and we gonna show this clip. We gonna put it on TikTok. We gonna resonate this clip. And then I got some more shit on the timeline. I'm finna definitely show y'all because I got to show y'all this map. So I'm definitely gonna pull this whole thing out again and expose some more lies that y'all want to see. Band-Aid gang style, man. Hopefully you guys sub up to the channel, man. Hit the like button. Let's manipulate this algorithm to get these videos out here. Share a lot of love because there's too much hate in the world. Be glad you're on top of the ground instead of under it. And we all going through the same thing that's called life together, y'all. Peace and love. This is C-Dub. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. I said damn with the real angel. And we got Leslie on the panel, man. Dr. E. Shouts out to Dr. E and Diamond Gang. They had to work. And we beat you. Thank you to my gang, all my mods. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for believing in me. Let's keep the faith and that we get justice for Nolan Well, gang, right now. We need justice for Nolan Well. Everybody play for Carmelo Anthony so we can take this to the grand to supreme and get this man less time, y'all. They want to make us work a little harder, but that's okay. Pressure don't build nothing but diamonds, y'all. We right here, y'all. Thank God for y'all. Peace and love to everybody. Stay blessed and never stress. And we out. Peace.